You understand? My eyes as well as the image, the projection. Yes, are images. Projection of your being. Yes. I don't know.
I saw a vision of that on a shrooms trip. Imagine an ocean of colors that are constantly in flux.
Yeah. Yes, the world is an appearance. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let me. No, because usually families or people, they usually talk about the surface, but when you go deep, it negates the surface level thing. Wait, let me provide
It negates the what?
the ideas, surface ideas. Yes. Give me 1 minute. My mom is trying to talk. Na na iya to. Kibuday. Baburang to.
Why are you talking
Dia
to
this.
this up here, brother?
Huh? No.
I'm a
Sorry, I'm
Gnostic.
back. Huh?
Waiting for
I'm back. Oh,
no,
you.
no. I'm a not agnostic. I'm a Gnostic. So Gnostics believe it's a Christian sect, I guess you could say, that believe that the author of the Old Testament is the demiurge. He's Yaldabaoth. He's the ignorant, false creator god, and that's why he sort of gives these very worldly, physical, material requirements for the law to the Jews, rather than the esoteric spiritual gnosis that Jesus provides to free us from this material prison. What we believe. I'm sorry. Uh oh. Are you talking about the demiurge or Jesus? So, long story short, this guy, the demiurge, he's the false, malevolent creator god. Uh, he uh, so a lot of the metaphysics is kind of weird, so that's why I'm not fully a believer in everything. But basically, there is sort of this transcendent spiritual realm called the monad, and there are entities which emanate from the monad. One of these entities is Sophia. Another one of these entities is the Logos or Christ. The demiurge is sort of an imperfect creation from Sophia due to the
Kasama
Logos
ko
not
kami.
being present. Basically, the malevolent creator god, he basically LARPs as the true God, and he wrote the Old Testament to uh well, I mean, like I don't want to say he wrote it, but he inspired people to write it as basically this pretender God when he's not. And Jesus comes to give us the sort of path to free ourselves from this material trap. Nah, G. Nah, G.
I have
No,
provided
no,
the I have provided my
no, no, no. If you,
I provided the like the scripture where it says that. Yeah, Chandogya Upanishad. No, no, the clay. No, the clay is used as an symbolic for substratum. Means we are made up of the same substratum. The appearances is just an projection. So everything that exists is one. Okay, it is one being. But the thing is this, that appearance it appears to be multiplicities and forms and stuff. It is a projection, in the world, like a dream and illusion. Huh? Yeah, yeah. It is one being. Yeah, we are one being.
am I you?
Yeah, kind of technically, fundamentally.
Based.
We are made. We are made. We are of the same substratum, like the material. All right, on which
Do
we
all
exist.
minds?
Same thing. We are
Sorry.
not separate. We are not separate from it. But these are appearances. Like I said, they are appearances.
On all of, I have a question, Hindu. Are all minds in the mind of God?
Yeah, they are one with God, but we think like we're separate, but actually it is one mind.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's very similar to what Gnostics believe. Do you believe we all carry a sort of divine spark?
Yeah, we are born divine. We are divine.
And through through alienated being, we sort of develop an illusion of ego, would you say?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's very close to what I believe. I mean, I,
Hello, who do you?
yeah, I mean, like, so other than the actual philosophy, we have the Gnostic texts, like the Gospel of Mary, the Gospel of Thomas. But I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done the research to conclude whether these are actual teachings or not from from Christ. So, but I can give you like, yeah, the Gospel of Judas is my favorite.
Yeah.
What is the gospel if you don't mind? What is the gospel?
Gospel of Judas, but like I haven't done the research to conclude that these are basically
Oh,
secret teachings
I
that Jesus would give. So Jesus would tell certain people things in secret that the rest weren't ready for. One of them is that he told Judas to that he had to kill him. Basically,
gospel translation. Translation.
Yeah.
Gospel. Oh,
No, see, the scripture says that the reality is not seen. It is through reality. It is through that you see things. Means it is through God appearance is made possible. So God is the subject, and the things that appear is the object. So like a tree, the image of the tree and such. These are things that appears within consciousness, like a dream, right? The dream itself is not true. It feels very real. The distinctions in the dream feels very real, but it is not true. But the fundamental, what makes the dream possible, that is the mind or the consciousness. That is the one. So we are that one same consciousness, but like we perceive appearances, thinking that the appearances is actually true. Reality is that which is unchanging, fundamental existence, pure existence, consciousness, bliss. That is reality, your being. No, means the fact that we can visualize the possibility or the capability of visualizing something, experiencing something is made due to consciousness. That consciousness is the reality. Everything else is dependent and projection only. Yes, consciousness is the reality, true reality. Everything appears within consciousness. Human
Isn't
being,
consciousness unchanging though? Or sorry, change
yeah,
like
unchanging.
constantly changing?
No, unchanging. It is unchanging.
It's constantly changing though.
No, no.
Every,
It is the content of consciousness which is changing. Like if there is object, then you perceive the object. If there is no object, you don't perceive the object. You are linking consciousness with the memory. It has nothing to do with that. Consciousness is simply the screen on which everything appears. That's all.
but
A
this
screen
stream
can
of awareness is dynamic though, no?
no, awareness is also something which is being perceived. So you know that you are aware, or you have the sense that you are aware. So the awareness, the idea of awareness and everything is also being perceived. So awareness is not the same as consciousness.
So what is consciousness to you? Is it the content? Is it the awareness?
No, no, it is the screen or it is the substratum uh, that on which everything exists or seems to appear. Awareness, emotions, experience, joy, sad, religion, God, everything else. No, so the thing is this that so basically we observe ourselves, right? We observe ourselves. That is the reality, the consciousness, right? But the issue is this that we observe its projection, so we cannot directly see its projection. So what happens is this: when we try to see our true nature, true self, the projection appears as Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, as well as the other gods. So that is why we say like different people can have the experience of the same being, but they might appear as different gods or some other god. Someone would appear as if he's having 10 eyes. Someone would say like God has no form. Oh, it is formless. What are you doing? But these are the same thing. It is just an appearance of that fundamental ground. Your dying is also an appearance. There is it is just part of the like projection. I don't know that, but you observe things. You are constantly observing, always. Yeah, you will only observe, witness. See, anything which is being observed, these are projections. They are not true. They are not real. They may feel real. You can interact like a simulation, but they are not real. The only thing that is real is the ground, fundamental ground on which everything is happening. That is consciousness. That is God. That is Shiva, Vishnu, or you can say your God, Allah, or someone who can say like it is God the Father. Yeah. There is appearance of rebirth. Yes, it always happens. Y- Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Reincarnation is, yes, stated in. But the goal is to like a person who wants freedom. His goal is to like get rid of this illusion of reincarnation, death, life, everything, right? And realize his true being. I have already realized that. Become free means to be liberated from this projection. The projection when we see, I tend to forget my true being, like what I am, because of the projection. And so my goal is to realize myself, like what is this? Who am I? The world is what? So once you realize that, like direct, when you get this direct experience of it, then it is done. Yeah, I told you. Yeah. I cannot tell you. I can tell you, like I described you already. But if you don't experience, then you don't know it yet for what it actually is. No, you can start with you need to start with I would say the basic fundamental, uh, that is Atmabodh Tattvabodh, or you can start with the Bhagavad Gita by Adi Shankaracharya. Bhagavad Gita by Adi Shankaracharya, English. Nah,
I just read
I
Bhagavad
I have
Gita. That's all I got.
I've written in the side chat. Yeah, but remember, you need to read it from like the Adi Shankaracharya one. The others one you can read, but they would talk about duality, means they would talk about the world that appears. All right, and this one would be the one which would be talking about the foundation of the world.
Yeah. What's up, brother? Christian. Did Jesus what? Know the hour. I'm sorry. You mean know the hour of the second coming?
Yeah, that's what he means.
No.
No, he means the hour of the second coming.
That's crazy. You bring up that Bible verse. I was just telling my friend about that verse. He was trying to predict the end of the world, and I told him no. I referenced that Bible verse to remind him that no one knows. Right. Because God knows everything. He's all powerful.
But Jesus is God.
Yeah. How's it? I don't see the contradiction. Okay, yeah. I'm with you so far. Back up. Where's the contradiction? Well, back up. Where's the contradiction? Yeah, obviously. Let me look at the side chat and see what you're doing. Let's see here.
Yeah. I mean, I think he has like a human nature though that they make a distinction between. I don't know. I think this question is a bit silly because I think we are God, but Christians believe in something else.
Yeah, I think it just comes from a misunderstanding of the Trinity. It's not really a contradiction.
Well, I understand it.
Well, it's supernatural. So Christ is he's both God and just a pitiful man all at the same time. It's
Ah,
um it's a it's a contradiction in and of itself, really. He's two things at once. It's part of the story. It's it's God was willing to lower himself all the way down to just a miserable person and die for us. That's what makes it all special. Right.
yeah, of course it wouldn't make sense to you.
Yeah. It's both ways at once. Right. Which normally doesn't happen in everyday life. But because you're dealing with God, it's a little more complicated than just everyday things. So he's both God and a person at the same time. Yeah, let me find you a Bible verse that'll help you understand the Trinity. Let's see.
Yeah, help this kafir understand. Please. Please, my brother. 'Cause this guy denying the Trinity? Yeah. What doesn't fucking make sense about it? Uh, yeah, but like, okay, it would be like if Thanos used the Infinity Stones to only be allowed. Like, okay, let's say Thanos snapped his fingers, and now he's like, okay, I can only use one of these stones at a time. I can't use all six at once anymore. That's sort of like Jesus becoming incarnate. You know what I mean, G? You know what I mean? I- One of the stones at a time. Yeah, gang. Yeah. Yeah, of course, it wouldn't make sense to a kafir like you. Like you, the non-believer, one of the condemned. Listen to me. I listen. You're not
You
understanding
don't
me.
even believe in God at all?
Anything. all this. You can do anything with all the stones. So you just snap.
Yeah. I have a question about the Prophet Muhammad, right?
Are any of you? Wait, 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 wait. Can I just ask something to someone? Is any of you Muslims? Oh, oh, you converted 2 days ago. Can
You
I?
spoke. You said the Shahada. You said the
I can prove you wrong here. I can prove you that Islam is
Well,
just
at least you know
basically a
what's wrong
fairy
with
tale.
your own faith,
Uh-oh.
I guess.
Wait. This guy says he can prove Islam wrong. You converted 2 days ago, so he's gonna deconvert you. Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead.
You go. No. Hold on. I just said that I'm going to prove. I didn't ask for you to. So let me speak first, and then I can let you. So so I just um so you know your Prophet Muhammad. How old was his wife when he married her? No, I'm asking you the question though. So if I ask the question, I expect an answer. I'm not answering your question until you answer mine. So you're just still not answering my question for some reason. I don't quite know why. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna put something in the chat, and you can read it. All right.
Yeah, but that's whataboutism, right?
I just posted something in chat. You can read it.
That's good.
Can you repeat the question?
He's just basically saying you're a pedophile too.
Me. Okay. I'll Google it just to be sure. How old was Mary when she married Joseph?
Not 9 years old. Not that young.
It says here because okay, Ghost, if you can shut up, I can actually explain it. So, while the Bible does not explicitly state Mary's age, tradition and historical context suggest that she was likely 12 to 14 years old when she was betrothed to marry Joseph. Jewish customs at the time commonly saw young women marry shortly after reaching puberty. Age of Mary, the second century of apocryphal text, the Proevangelium of James, specifically cites her age as 12. Many scholars agree that she was a teenager, likely between 12 and 16 years old. Age of Joseph. The Bible is silent on Joseph's age, while some apocryphal traditions, like the history of Joseph the carpenter, claims he was a 9-year-old widower. Others suggest that he was a younger man, 20s or 30s, as he was working with a carpenter. Anyways, I've just so she was married, older than Aisha, by the way. So can I link it? I've just got before I link it because I will link it. I just want you to. I
Wait. He
just
said
want
he's
you to
gonna
read my
deconvert
emotion.
you. Are you deconverted, Ghost Rider?
Well, Ghost Rider's not even listening to me because the guy's just you're ignoring mine. I just presented you a question. You refuse to even acknowledge it.
We're
Oh,
not
now
hypocrites
I'm
because
freaking
Mary wasn't a
furious.
child. Okay?
Have a look at what I sent in the chat, and please read it with your eyes. I am.
Me.
My name's literally Peter the Apostle. So,
Yeah, we got
Ghost
Giga, we
Rider,
got
if you
Peter
can,
the Apostle, we got Mage. You're getting gang raped right now by all the Christians.
Ghost Rider, I'm going to read it to you because you seem to be incompetent. Muhammad's wife, being 9, not having a proper comprehension, and her being forced to be with an old is when an adult engages in sexual activity with someone who is below the legal age of consent, even if Pretty answer your question. You're just not even listening. You're not listening. I just asked you a question, then you rebuttal me with them. Like, who said I'm scared? I'm waiting for you to answer my question. 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 Now, I can repeat this all night. Oh, I'm shivering right now. My tempers are shivered. Oh God, please help me. Ghost Rider, read what I sent in chat, would you? Freaking delinquent. You 12 to 16. It says 12 to 16. It literally says 12 to 16.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
big
Oh, how old
gap.
was Aisha?
it's
How old was
after
Aisha?
puberty, which means non-pedophile.
Ghost Rider, how old was Aisha?
It's not 9.
Aisha was married at 6. Uh, oh, keep in mind,
So,
Joseph isn't a key figure in the Bible. He raised Jesus. He's not God or anything. How old was Joseph? He was rumored to be about 20 to 90. So that's a very wide age. It's a very wide age gap. I've just answered your question. I've just answered your question. The Bible never specifically says Joseph's age. Quote, find me where it says Joseph's name and his age. Find me.
9.
Ghost Rider, find me where Joseph's age is specifically said. But I just told you his age. Yeah, because it doesn't specifically say his age. Well, Muhammad was a statutory rapist, so there's that as well. Uh, no, not really, actually. Well, okay, well, I don't feel very good about that, but how do you feel that Muhammad raped a 6-year-old? So why do you follow him? Why do you follow him?
Yeah, why do you call a pedophile?
I don't follow Joseph. I don't
You
follow
don't
Joseph
follow Joseph.
because he's not a Joseph's not a key part of Christianity. He fathered Jesus, sure, but he is not God. Yeah, Mary is, sure. She's a keen Catholic. I'm not Catholic. Sorry, but I just said I'm not Catholic. In Catholic Church, she's a key part, but I'm not Catholic. So there's that again.
Say what? He went to my bed like
Yeah, she is.
shit.
Because Catholic's not Christian. Catholic's not the one Christian denomination.
Catholics pray to Mary. Which is
You just said why am I
heresy.
not? You just said why am I Catholic? You don't make any sense here, mate. Hold on. Just calm down for a minute because you're a bit aggro. You can argue civilly because we all can. Yeah, she is. Did it say that she had sex at 12 to 16? I want the verse. No, I want the actual chapter and verse.
Does the Bible say how old Mary was?
Go through it. I want the verse and chapter, please.
Are you a Mohammedan? Are you a Mohammedan?
Aisha was 9 when they consummated the marriage.
I just said 12 to 16. Yep, because they never specifically say his age in the Bible. Because that's
Are
what
you a
scholars agree.
Muhammadan ghostwriter? Are you a follower of the prophet?
I just did. I've just answered the question 40 times over. Thank you. Okay, where is the age listed? Because that's what scholars agree on. They say some scholars say he's 20 to 30. Some scholars say he's 90. So the consensus would be the even ground would be 20 to 9.
That's because
Pardon?
Mary was a virgin.
12 to 16. Okay. Well, she didn't.
They didn't have sex. She was a virgin.
Well, if that's what you believe, sure. Okay. So I've answered your question.
By the way, she continued the virgin. She didn't actually have sex after Jesus. I don't know what you're talking
Ghost
about.
Rider, when will you let us speak, man?
They never did. That's the whole point of her being called the Virgin Mary. You say
Oh yeah,
yourself,
that's
you
right.
Elijah,
subconsciously
wait,
agree to
wait,
the
hold on,
fact
hold
that
on, hold
she's
on, hold
a
on, hold on,
I
hold
virgin
on, hold
literally
on,
because
hold on.
totally
she
forgot
stayed a
about that.
virgin her whole life.
Completely,
So it
completely
doesn't
forgot.
I
matter.
don't know why you're
It
Wait,
getting
wait,
matters
wait,
mad.
wait,
how
wait,
You're
wait,
old
wait,
she
a
was
wait,
because they
wait,
Muhammadan.
wait,
didn't have
wait, wait,
You
sex.
wait.
follow
Is
the teachings of a man who raped a child. So I don't
hold
know
on.
why
Can we all
you're
just
criticizing us for it.
can we all just shut up? Can I just explain something,
I'm
please?
not.
Ghost Rider, can I explain?
I'm
Ghost
actually
Rider,
not.
can I explain? Ghost Rider, can I explain?
Yeah,
Ghost Rider,
ad hoc arguments
Right.
is not going to help you, dude. I I did. She
yes, she
didn't.
did.
I
Can
did.
I
I
explain?
answered you multiple times and you don't even listen.
Wait, Elijah, let me just speak to Ghost
Yeah,
Rider.
she died a
Ghost,
virgin. Yes, actually no, she didn't even die. She's actually in heaven right now with Christ. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Ghost Rider. No,
Yeah.
no, no. Wait,
Yeah,
no,
That's right.
Elijah, you're wrong. She had James. She had her
That's how
son.
betrothal work, dudes.
She had a son with
But
Joseph.
I
She had a son with
prove that she didn't have sex. That's an argument from silence. I'm not gonna prove to
Elijah.
you that
She
she didn't
had a
have
son with
sex.
Joseph.
That's your response to worshiping a pedophile is that Virgin Mary is not a virgin.
Dude, the burden of proof is upon you, dude. You said you're trying to claim that she had sex. I'm saying she didn't. Yeah, she never did. Yeah, because you asked me. You asked me, did she ever have sex? You subconsciously agreed to it in your brain, in that small brain of yours that you used to
Wait, wait, wait,
follow a
wait, wait,
filthy
wait, 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 wait,
pedophile,
wait, wait,
right?
wait, wait, wait.
You
Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider.
subconsciously agreed to the fact that she was a virgin her whole life. I don't know why you're getting mad. So calm down, dude. Prove what? That she didn't have
Wait,
sex?
Ghost
How do
Rider,
you
can
want
I
me to
mention
prove
something?
this? Tell me, how do you want me to prove it? Okay,
Wait,
I'll show you. There's no verse. I'll prove it to you. No problem. I'll prove it to you. There's no verse in the Bible. There's no verse in the Bible where it talks about how Mary had sex with Joseph. There's my proof. There's my proof. The proof is that there's no verse in the Bible that talks about Mary having sex with Joseph. There you go. What?
wait, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, can I ask something? Ghost Rider, can I ask something? So, when you think about it, Virgin Mary refers to her giving birth to Jesus without having a male at hand, all right? Now, again, you're still not letting me explain. You're just butting in. If you let me explain, then we can have a talk. Okay, Jesus sent down an angel. Oh, no, not Jesus, sorry. God. God the Father sent down an angel to Mary and realized that she was a good person, good at heart, and she bestowed upon Jesus into her. She gave birth to Jesus, and she was married with Joseph at the time. Now we can assume every married couple has intercourse at least once. So the virgin refers to her giving birth to Jesus via being a virgin,
No,
not
that's
being.
false. That's false. No, no,
No,
what
it
you're
is.
saying is completely false, right? You're assuming that they had sex. It wasn't even a marriage to begin with. It was a betrothal. You know what a betrothal is or no? Okay. So search up the meaning of betrothal, and then we can talk. We can talk more. I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to Peter, the guy here, the other guy, not you. I would like to talk to you about something different, right? So why does your Quran allow you to have sex with children? Actually,
Elijah, you're kind of wrong. According to the scripture, Mary and Joseph were legally married in the eyes of the Jewish law.
no, they weren't. They weren't. They weren't married. They were
They
not
were. You can
married.
literally search it up.
They were. They were in something called a betrothal, not a marriage.
It says here, according to the scripture, Mary and Joseph were legally married in the eyes of the Jewish church, though they lived in a state of betrothal, a binding year-long
Thank you.
engagement phase.
There you go.
When Mary became pregnant, they did not
This wasn't
consummate
a
their marriage
bachelor.
until after Jesus was born, with
There
Joseph
you go.
acting as a
Thank
guardian and
you.
protector. So they still were married. It literally
Thank you.
just
There
states
you
it
go.
there. So what is your
Oh,
point?
there you go. The point is that they never had sex. There you go.
They were married. You can assume.
Oh, you're just
No.
making assumptions.
No, she was a
Nice.
virgin.
Yeah, a virgin of giving birth to Jesus.
Look, this is the fruits of Protestantism. I mean,
Oh,
clearly
that's
you're a
wrong.
Protestant or
Oh, you're
something, bro.
Catholic,
You're
and
not.
let me guess, you got
I'm
raped
not
as a
even a
child.
Catholic. I'm not even a Catholic, but I know that Protestants are completely false, and you guys are formal heretics. I mean, sorry, not
Why
sorry,
should we?
dude.
Why do we need
I
to
don't.
worship Mary? Shouldn't
No
we be
one worships
worshiping
Mary, dude.
Jesus?
No one worships.
You
I
literally
worship
pray
That
to
was
her.
that
Jesus.
was one of the
You worship?
that's one of the brother. That's one of the miracles in the Bible is the fact that Mary gave birth while she was never penetrated by any man. Never,
We
and that's why
acknowledge
that was a
Mary, but why should
miracle.
we? Why should we
It was a
pray to her?
virgin birth. You don't pray. I don't think
Why?
you pray
Why
to
should
Mary, but
we?
that's a
Why should we
miracle in the
even follow
Bible.
the prophets? Let me ask you a question. Why you even? Why should we even follow the prophets?
Because the Bible says so. Where in the Bible does it say pray to
Oh,
Mary?
wait. But the prophets are not God, are they?
Where in the Bible does it say pray to Mary?
No, no.
Yeah,
The
I agree. Don't
prophets
pray
are
to
not
Mary,
God.
but Mary
The
was a
prophets are
virgin.
not God, yet the Israelites decided to follow them anyways, right? I don't know what your point is. They could have went to God straight away, but apparently, according to the Protestants, I mean, they had to go through the prophets for some reason.
The
So
Bible
you do
does not
have
explicitly demand or
intercessions
mention
in the
praying to
Bible in
Mary.
many different
The Bible
forms of
of
ways,
Jesus, the
right?
Scripture instructs believers to pray
Revelations,
directly to God in the name of
Revelation,
Jesus. While some traditions
Revelation
practice
chapter
asking
8,
Mary for intercession, this is based on tradition and theology rather than explicit Bible commands. So
Revelation chapter 8 talks about how saints are praying for you in heaven. So I don't know why you're getting mad at the saints for praying for you, dude.
did I
We
say
don't pray
that?
we don't pray to Mary. We ask for her intercessions to God.
What denom-
There you go.
But Mary was sent an angel to tell via God that she's going to
Mm.
bestow upon Jesus. Why should we need to pray to her and
You,
ask
you
for
know, you know,
intercession
you know
when we
actually,
can
you know
talk to
actually,
Jesus
you know
and
what's
God
funny?
directly?
Do you remember Jesus' first miracle? Do you remember that one or no?
Oh, but I haven't read the Bible for a while.
Oh. So
Wasn't it bread and
what
fish?
happened at the wedding? What happened in the wedding at Galilee?
Turned water into
What
wine
did, oh, nice. How did he do that?
through
Through
a
whom did
miracle.
he do that? Oh, a
Through a
miracle.
miracle.
Great. But why didn't Jesus, if Jesus knew the hearts of man, why did Mary come to Jesus and tell him to turn the wine into water? Or sorry, the water
Because
into wine.
she knew he was God.
How? How did she know
Because
that?
an angel told her
Told her what?
that she was going to give birth to God.
Okay. And why did she tell him if Jesus already knew that? If he's
Was this
God,
angel
why did she
Was this
tell him?
angel Gabriel? Which angel? What angel was it? I forget.
Yeah,
I'll
was it the
find that.
angel Gabriel? So, Peter, you have intercessions all over the Bible, especially to Mary, right? The Catholic Church, I mean, I'm not Catholic, so I'll still defend the Catholic Church regardless, right?
What
Catholic Church
denomination are you?
has different, the Catholic Church, let me finish. The Catholic Church has four different types of honors, right? They have dulia, which is the lowest form of our honor. They have protodulia, which is honor towards the saints and Joseph. They have hyperdulia, which is honor towards Mary, the Mother of God. And then we have latria, which is honor towards God alone. So I don't know what you're talking about here, dude. What do you mean worship
Why
Mary?
do Protestants need to pray to Mary? Like,
You
what's the
don't.
It's a
point of doing
That's
that?
famous.
why.
You don't pray
That's
to
why you
her.
guys
She's
also reject
famous.
the Theotokos. That's why you also reject that she's the mother of God. Do you reject that she's the mother of God?
Did I say that?
Do you reject?
She
Do
is
you reject that
obviously.
she is?
She gave birth to Jesus, so clearly she is a mother of God, but to
Okay.
God in human sense, not to God in the divinity.
Okay.
What's your point?
No point. I wanted to talk with this Muhammadan though, because his Quran actually allows child marriages. So I don't know why he's
Which is
trying to
what I was trying
criticize
to
the
get
Bible
at.
for it.
Ghost Rider,
No,
explain
you
how.
let him run. You let him run to Christianity when his Quran allows it. So I don't know why. I don't know why you're mad. So actually, if you open up Quran 65:4, right, it gives you certain cases where you're allowed to divorce people or divorce women. If you don't know whether they're menstruating, right, you give them 3 months. That's the other period, and then that's when you can divorce them. Two groups of categories that scholars classify these women who do not menstruate. It's young women, right, and then older women. There you go. You converted 2 days ago and you don't know anything.
Ghost Rider, why are you arguing if you converted 2 days ago? You're unknowledgeable. Well, letting you speak, speak.
I'm not talking about Aisha. I'm not talking about Aisha. No, I'm not, because you're not even understanding my point. I'm not talking about Aisha and Muhammad's marriage. I'm talking about the Quran itself. That's in the Hadith books. I'm talking about the Quran. Dude, I don't care. Dude, I don't care. Dude, I don't care. I'm talking about your holy book, the most holy book. I'm not talking about the Hadith. No, my religion doesn't really make a difference, right? The point is that your book allows child marriage. So
Ghost Rider,
because
may
because
I may I talk to you?
you keep on going to Aisha's age, and I don't care about Aisha's age. It doesn't make a difference to me. I am talking about your Quran verse which allows you child, right?
Muhammad, not Muhammad. Ghost Rider, may I speak to you? Just civilly, all right? Yeah, I'm going quiet so you can talk. All right. So my first point is with Muhammad. All right, Muhammad, he married. So he was bestowed upon a 6-year-old, then married her at 9, and now it is recognized that 9-year-olds do not have a proper comprehension and she would have been forced because no 6-year-old is willing to marry what 50-year-old man. So she was forced to be with an older man who had and well they were married, so they had sex, and that's recorded in the Quran. Also, if we
Sex
look at
at
the meaning of
9, by the way.
what?
Sex at 9 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And statutory rape, all right, is the meaning that when an adult engages in a sexual activity with someone who is below the legal age of consent, even if the younger person says they agreed, by definition, she is of statutory rape.
She's not
So
even hit
you're,
puberty yet.
yeah, so Ghostwriter, you're worshipping a man that has raped someone
A
statutorily
pedophile.
and a pedophile. And it is proven that most females hit puberty between the ages of 10 to 12, roughly. And with the result of that, it actually deforms the hip bones.
Isn't
So
Muhammad supposed to be a holy person?
that's what I would assume. So, Ghostwriter, do you have a response to that?
Well, what's their names? What's their names? Okay. Nope. I don't see anyone inside chat. Okay. And then what's your other friend's name? Is it Abdullah ibn Salam? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
please go ahead.
Yeah, Abdullah ibn Salam. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I've had many debates with this I won't say too much about him because he's your friend. But anyways, I can send you the clips of him getting destroyed multiple times by multiple people, many times. Um, in all respect to you, right? Uh, why did you end up converting? What's the reason you ended up converting? Okay.
Stop saying she was a mature 9-year-old. That's crazy talk. You hear
Wait,
yourself?
okay,
You hear
let him.
yourself right now?
Let him finish his cliff note because this is the
All
typical
right.
like our response. But okay, go ahead. Finish your cliff note.
Okay, may I just interrupt real quick? That's taken out of context, by the way.
No. Keep finish your cliff note. Finish your whatever note that you're reading because this. I've heard this so many times. It's unbelievable. But okay. Hmm. Yeah. What about it? That's the whole thing. Okay. And why did you convert again? Why did you con? Okay.
Ghost Rider, did you ever think that those Christians might have not been educated in the subject? Did you ever think those Christians might not be educated in the subject presented to them? But what we
How
can do right now,
how does that make Christianity false if Christians are uneducated about their religion?
Ghost Rider, we could berate you with 100 questions that you couldn't answer about Islam, and we could say that Islam is false because you don't know that.
But
Right, but it doesn't make the veracity of the religion false if people don't know something about it.
Of course, I'm going to be confident. It's about a rival religion. Anyone's confident.
Muhammad raped a 60-year-old, bro. Let me remind you guys, okay? Muhammad raped a 60-year-old.
Oh, trust me, we've
Just
mentioned
a
that.
reminder.
She was 9,
Just a reminder.
not 6.
Okay, okay.
Dude,
She was
hold
6
on,
when
hold
she
on,
was
hold
married.
on.
She was 9 when she got fucked.
Real
Okay.
quick, dude, real quick. Have you ever heard of a tu quoque fallacy? Have you heard of that? Okay. Okay, so a tu quoque fallacy is essentially when you shift the burden of the argument on someone else's belief system. So you attack someone else's belief system in order to somehow justify your belief system. It doesn't address your belief system. Rather, it shifts the focus from your belief system onto the other person's belief system. That's a tu quoque fallacy. That's what the Muslims are doing, bro. Just search it up. I'm not even joking. Just search it up. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not even joking, dude. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to be proven wrong. Believe me.
Ghost Rider, what most Muslims end up doing is they. Wait, can I
Yes, you
just
may.
finish?
No, no, it's not. It's not It's not No, it's not hypocritical. No, it's not hypocritical. It's not addressing. Okay, so you're saying your religion allows child rape? Then is that what you're saying? Hold on. Does that mean if you're saying that Christianity allows child rape, does that mean Islam also allows it? Because you're saying we're hypocrites. By hypocrites, you're saying we're double faced, right? So you're saying you're admitting that Islam allows child rape. Okay. So
Wait. Hold
so
on. Let me get the
Islam
context.
allows child rape then in that case. Because Christianity also allows it. Is it no, is it not hypothetically? Is it true that Islam allows child rape? According to what you're saying.
Ghost Rider,
Okay.
can you tell me the chapter again?
It's Deuteronomy 31 verses 17 to 18.
No need to
There you
get
go.
slippery about it, dude. We're just having a conversation.
So, one
Okay,
minute.
dude. Here. Let me just show you something about Islam, right? Can you open up Surah Al-Talaq, right? Chapter 65 of your book. Okay. Chapter 65, right, of the Quran, verse 4. Can you read what it says? Yes, I did. I sent it in the side chat, of course. No problem. Absolutely. You can read it. I linked it. You can take your time, read it. Okay. Okay. Do you know what talaq means in Arabic? Okay, it means divorce. Can you divorce someone that you're not married to? No. Okay, perfect. So in order to divorce somebody, you have to be married to that person, right? So this is talking about the rules of divorce. Now, specifically, this verse is talking about a circumstance where you're not aware of someone's menstruation period, right? So, specifically for the verse that I quoted to you, right, it's talking about whether or not you know someone's menstruation period, or sorry, their menstruation. So, in the case that you do not know, that's what it says, right? Who, according to scholars, I mean, who doesn't menstruate? Even science, actually, who doesn't menstruate? There's two groups of people that don't menstruate. Okay. Well, women specifically, because it says, "As for your woman,"
Old
and who,
woman.
an old woman as well, right? Women past the age of menopause, and this is consistent. This is consistent with every classical scholar interpretation, right? They'll say the exact same thing, that women past the age of menstruation, and underage women. I even have a slide about 50 slides with all of the scholars, right? If you want me to give you any scholar, I have the scholar. I have Ibn Kathir, Ibn Abbas. I have um, Sidi, Mujahid, Qurtubi. All these scholars, they all agree. Yeah, I'll just give you one scholar though, because I don't want to overwhelm you with a bunch of scholars. But I'll give you one of the best, one of the oldest scholars, one that's everyone knows about. Ibn Kathir. He says this, right? English, Allah the Exalted clarifies the waiting period of the woman in menopause. That is the one whose menstruation has stopped due to her older age, right? That is 3 months. Instead of the 3 monthly cycles for those who menstruate, which is based upon the ayah, Surah Al Baqarah. The same for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation. Their waiting period is 3 months. So it's talking about a waiting period, right? In terms of menstruation. So here you go. Before you can divorce them, obviously. I'll give you even his send you the link actually. Sorry? 40s, yeah. I mean, everyone's different, but generally speaking, yes, that would be the case. What do you mean 10 and 15? Around that age, yeah. Somewhere around there. So you think, so let me just get this clear. So you think Islam is true because a bunch of Christians got cooked on their religion. Therefore Islam is true. What else did you say? It made sense? Okay, that it made sense, that it was it's the only religion that makes sense to your brain. Well, I mean, I listen, bro, I forgot the reasons. I'm a human being, you know. I'm not like a I'm not I'm not a bot here, dude. I'm not ChatGPT. I don't remember everything. Mm. No, I don't. But how does that make the religion of Christianity true? Okay, but dude, listen. I'm asking you a question. How does that make how does that make Islam true? Let alone how does that make Christianity false? Okay, so you're telling me if a bunch of Muslims got cooked by a bunch of Christians, that would make Christianity true.
Yo, low tier Elijah, you're gonna keep running from LPI, bro?
Sorry? I didn't hear you. Okay. That's a very dishonest position to take. I got to be honest with you, dude. Okay. So I showed you verses and links and I can give you I gave you scholars. What Okay, the point was that your religion allows child marriage. That was the point that I was making. Yes. Dude, you agreed with me that you cannot divorce anyone that you're not married to, right? So that verse already implies that you're married to that person to begin with. Right. So you can marry children. That's the point, dude.
No, it doesn't say that. It says women who don't haven't reached puberty, which meaning women who don't have reached this
I'm not talking to
level of
you. I'm not even
menstruation,
talking
bro.
to you, dude.
It's
I'm
talking about
talking to Ghost.
menstruation, bro. You're just trying to
Right.
strawman our position.
So no, I'm not strawmanning anything actually because Ibn
You are
Kathir
because you're
al-Jalalain.
implying.
Do you want me to give you the scholars? Do you want me to give you the
Yeah, bring the
scholars?
scholars. Tell me where they say you
Okay.
can marry prepubescent
I
girl. Yeah.
no problem. Here you go. Here you go. No problem. Al-Jalalain. You want me to give you Ibn Hajar actually? I'll give you Ibn Hajar. Funny
Give
source
me Ibn
enough.
Kathir. I don't. Give me just Ibn Kathir. That's gonna
Why?
be good
I
for me.
mean, I can give you Ibn Kathir, but first I'll give you Ibn Hajar. Let me
I
give you
want
Ibn
to
Hajar
first have
first.
Ibn Kathir.
First, I'll give you Ibn Hajar. I'll do what I want. I'll give you Ibn
No,
Hajar first,
I'll
and
do
then I'll
what I
give you
want,
Ibn
bro.
Kathir. A Muslim sent me
Okay.
this source, by the way, funny enough. Ibn Battal found in Sharh Sahih al-Bukhari, the scholars have agreed that it's permissible for the fathers to marry off their young girls, even if they were in a cradle. He
You
further
said
then
Ibn
explains
al-Hajar.
the majority view, but agreed it is not permissible for their
Yeah,
husbands to take them into their
yeah.
house
Yeah.
until they can safely
Do you know?
handle
Okay, so wait,
intercourse
you can
Do you know
marry,
and
what
but
we
you
handle
do,
a
can't
right?
man.
consummate. Okay, so what? Yeah, so what? You
Uh,
can marry, but you can't consummate. Okay,
Ghostwriter,
Yeah.
did you hear
there you
that?
go.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said?
But marrying, and we don't have
I have
engagement in
nothing else
Islam.
to say.
So,
I have nothing else to say.
Elijah, I
So,
explain this to you. So we don't have engagement in Islam. Marriage is the precursor to before consummation. When consummation happens, the marriage
are you
contract
allowed
has
to
to
marry
follow
a
all the.
child? Are you allowed to marry a child? Yes or no?
Again, marriage in Islam is not the marriage as you perceive it.
Ibrahim, answer the question.
Marriage
Are you
before
allowed to marry a
consummation,
child?
marriage before consummation is basically the same as engagement.
Ibrahim, answer the question. Are you allowed to marry a
Elijah, I just
child?
answered your
Don't
question. Are you
don't
slow?
beat
Are you
around the
slow?
bush. Just
Are you
answer the
slow?
question.
Are
Just
you
answer the
slow?
question for Ghostwriter.
I
That's it.
just answered your question. I just answered your
Yes or
question.
no? Yes, it's a true
You
dichotomy.
can't
Yes or no?
I just told you you can't consummate with prepubescent girls. That's
I'm
literally what
granting
the.
you that. Can you marry a
Okay, there
I
you
child?
go. Then
realized
there's no
that.
problem. Then there's no problem.
So you're allowed to marry a
That
child then? Yes or no?
Yeah.
by your
What?
definition, yeah, of course, because that's what you
Okay.
believe it is. But this is not what we call marriage.
Ghostwriter. There you go. There you go.
Marriage comes with all the rights. So,
You heard it for yourself. You heard it for
a
yourself. I
ghostwriter,
have no more else. I have nothing else
bro.
to say.
I think ghostwriter already understands, bro, that if you can't consummate, it's not the full grasp of what marriage is. So until the consummation happens, which can only happen after puberty is hit and the conditions are met, then that is when the marriage
Man.
actually starts. Akhi, I'm gonna explain a thing to you, okay? Marriage in Islam is not the same as the marriage concept that the most people perceive it as. Engagement, right? There's no such concept for engagement in Islam. We would already call that marriage, right? Even though there is no marital laws that are applied. For instance, the husband doesn't owe any rights until the marriage is consummated in these cases, right? So it wouldn't really actually be a marriage in any formal sense. It would just be a marriage, just a name, because the marriage is actually when the marriage is consummated after the woman has reached, maturity and puberty, then it can actually, like, the laws and the rights have to be fulfilled. So this is just a semantic argument he's making because the word marriage is applied already. Then he's gonna say, "Oh, look, you can marry this." Yeah, sure, bro. But your semantic range, you can. There you go. It's just a garbage argument.
But
Ghostwriter,
you
you heard it
realize,
for
wait,
yourself.
wait, wait,
You heard it
bro,
for
bro, bro.
yourself,
You
dude.
realize
You
that
heard it for yourself.
Can you respond to what I said, Elijah, or are you just like cowering away?
Respond to what? To a stupid argument? No, I'm not going to respond to a stupid argument. You heard it for yourself.
Okay,
You're
there you
allowed to
go. That's
marry
a
children
concession.
in
Thank you.
Islam. There you go.
Thank you. That's a concession. Thank
Ghostwriter,
you.
you heard it for yourself, dude. You heard it for yourself.
Thank you for
There's
the
nothing
concession,
else I
Elijah.
have
As
to
always,
say.
you're running away. As always, you're running away when the facts are following you. Always running away.
No,
I
I'm not
remember when
running
you
away
ran
from
away from the
anything.
LPI and you ran away from
I would.
LPT. You keep
I
running
didn't
away
run
from
away from
everything.
anything. You want to see the clip of Avison getting baked and running away and blocking me after I told him to send me the clip of him getting destroyed by me? Do you want me to send you the clip of that?
I don't
Do you
care
want to
about
see it?
Addison. I don't even know who the fuck that guy is.
Al Farouk. You know Al Farouk,
No.
the top Egyptian Muslim apologist on Discord right now.
No, I
The
don't know him.
Abdul Aziz's best friend, my friend. Him.
Who
You
the hell
know
is Abdul Aziz?
Abdullah bin Salam.
I don't know who he is.
AN. AN.
You're like
Goes by
random mentioning
AN.
people. You're like mentioning like random people to me. I don't care about.
Okay, dude. I mean, I'm surprised you don't know Abdullah bin Salam. He's
It's like you
also
feel
one of the
like you're like
greatest
on a big
apologists.
pedestal right now because you're mentioning like random names of random kids on Discord, bro. Like
Right, dude.
that's
Yeah,
tough,
Ghost
bro.
Rider. I
Honestly,
mean, listen, dude. If you want to follow
give
this
yourself a
religion,
gold
it's up
sticker,
to you.
dude.
But listen, dude. I'm not. Shut the hell up, Ibrahim. I'm not talking to you anymore. Uh, Laugh all you want, dude. So if you want to follow this pedophilic religion, that's completely up to you, right? I have no problem with you doing that. The thing is, I don't think it's honest, and even Muslims would agree with me on this. I don't think it's honest to convert to a religion simply because someone got destroyed about their religion, right? It doesn't change the veracity or the truthfulness of a religion because someone doesn't know how to argue their religion
Well,
properly.
you were the guy who
That's
said
what I'm
you
gonna
come
say
by
to you.
non-predicate. Just saying.
But if you wanna be like Ibrahim here, who's a filthy dog, then yeah, of course you
Thank you,
can
bro.
convert to a religion that doesn't even make
Like how
sense.
your
By the way,
God called a Canaanite woman, a
yeah.
dog. I
So
get it.
yeah.
You're
So
following after your God.
look, Ghost
Why
Rider.
is
This
Ibrahim a filthy dog?
this filthy dog and
Why?
reprobate.
Why is he that?
May God's curse be
I've
upon
actually not
him. May
insulted
God's curse
you
be
at one
upon
time,
him.
bro. I've
Right.
only give
Yeah,
you a counter
why is he
argument to your
that?
point, and you're already insulting me. I don't know why you're doing that.
So may
It's kind of
God's
Yeah,
crazy.
curse be
why is
upon
he
this
that?
filthy dog, this filthy
Yeah,
reprobate
wait. You
dog.
keep calling
Right.
him
What did
that,
I
but you
do
haven't
for you
And
to
so
call
said
me
so
why
that?
he
so
is
Come
so
that.
on.
and as well as D Prime as well, right? Both of them are both filthy dogs.
Okay, no
So
problem. So why
follow
are we what you're
follow
calling us?
this
Can you tell
pedophilic
us the
religion if
reason
you
why we
want,
are
but
that? If you
the
can't provide a
truth is
reason, shut
clear.
the
Oh,
hell up. No, no, no. If
The
I
truth
call
is clear,
you a
dog.
coward,
The
Yo,
right?
truth is
If I
Elijah,
clear.
call you a coward, I have to tell the
what
reason
did
why
your
you
whoa!
are
God
one. Go
what
ahead.
did your God tell you to call people little dogs, bro? Come on.
I think
Sorry,
It was
he just
just like
lost an argument, so that's all he
Ah,
can
fucking.
resort to, calling other people names. That's
D
the
yeah,
Prime.
I
reason.
mean
If
He
you want to
doesn't
get
have anything
destroyed
else to
on
say.
Mark, if you want to get destroyed on Mark
You
10
tell
again,
me
we
why
can
you call me the D word, and then we can continue the
because you are
conversation, you piece of
because
shit.
you are a filthy
you don't even
dog
know
Why
and
these
am
you're
I
times, bro.
why
You're
am I
no,
that? Why am I
because you
that?
are
Tell me why I
because
am that. Yeah.
you're
because you
kind of
follow a
bigoted, bro.
pedophile. You follow teachings of a pedophile.
So we're
That's
I don't
following
follow
Jesus now?
Trump. No, that's false. I don't follow Trump.
yes, yes you do.
No,
You
no,
follow
let me.
someone
I
who is
don't.
like
I
Trump,
hate Trump. So
right?
I
You
don't know what
follow
you're talking about.
thank
I
God you
don't
do
follow the
because
Epstein class.
Trump if Muhammad was even here right now, he would follow teachings of Trump. He would be just like Trump. So I
That
don't know
doesn't
why
make any
you're
sense.
That
I don't
doesn't
know
make
why
any
you're
sense.
getting mad right now.
Okay, so provide your evidence that if Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was here,
Provide
he
the
would follow
evidence.
yeah, provide the
Yeah,
evidence for
because
your claim.
he married a kid. He married a child.
Okay, he didn't marry a
Little
kid.
girl.
He did not
Yeah,
marry a
he
kid.
married little Aisha when she was 6 and
She wasn't
consummated the
little.
marriage.
No. She was
How old was she?
post-pubescent. She was
How old
post-pubescent.
was she? Then
She was
how come there's a
post-pubescent.
hadith? How come there's a hadith that
She
talks
was
about how?
post-pubescent. Are you telling me somebody who is post-pubescent is a kid?
Okay, stop talking for 1 second.
No,
How
you
come there's
answer
a
my bloody
hadith?
question. You call me the D word. You tell me and
I
answer
can
my
do whatever I
question.
want. So why
Then
is
go
there a
fuck yourself. If
hadith?
you can do
Why
whatever
is
you
there a
want, I
hadith?
can say whatever I want as well.
Bro,
That's
Elijah, you're
Piece
crazy.
of
just low tier,
shit.
bro, as always. You're low
So
tier.
why
Man,
is there a
chota bacha,
hadith? Why
bakwas
is there
kar
a
raha hai.
hadith of
I'm muting him
Aisha?
now.
You can mute me if
Like
you
this is
want.
all these guys can do, man. All of this nonsense he said about the prophet about my religion is because he can't defend a claim pertaining to his own. He
No,
has to
you
resort
just muted me.
to
Look at
these
that.
kind of tactics, shitty tactics.
Elijah, I answered your question and you're like kind of running away now. You're calling us dogs and like animals and stuff like that. It's pretty low tier. Not gonna lie.
Well,
I muted him, dude. Like
that's
he's
what
not
you
even
are.
worth
Like
engaging
I
in a
answered your
conversation.
question and you just
If
conceded
you want
and
to
now you're
have,
running
if you want to
away.
actually engage in a real debate, right? We
I
can
already
absolutely
I
no
already
problem.
just spoke to you and you
No,
just ran away.
brother Ibrahim,
So you
don't
don't want to
engage
speak
with
anymore.
him. You are a
So you don't
better
I
want to
spoke
man
to
than
you.
him.
you don't want to
Don't
engage
waste your
anymore.
time with
Then
him, dude.
I'll engage. I don't mind. It's just if you want to
Bro, I'm not
He
be,
gonna
doesn't
why
give
would
a
I talk to you if you call me a dog when I'm being respectful towards you? Why would I do that?
I don't care. Your respect means nothing to me, right?
He's
Oh, you can
Muslims
frustrated.
concede
That's what I mean.
Muslims.
He's resorting
There's
to
no
insults.
Muslims
there's no
respect is a way for them to quote unquote deceive me into thinking
Personally, I'm
that,
getting
oh,
sick
like,
of these guys,
this is
man.
the
Like they've been
kindness,
taking
this is
bro.
the truth of
license
Islam.
ridiculing our prophet
In
and our religion. They're gonna
reality,
This is
find
for
what
out
this
dialogue.
the hard way, man.
is
Like we're
that
gonna do something
it's the
about this.
same
This
way
is
that
not
your
okay.
prophet acted, right?
If we
Yes,
respect their
exactly. Our
Deceived people
prophet
religion,
into
acted with
thinking
if
good
we
that he
manners
was a
respect
and
good
what they,
person, but
if
in
we respect
reality,
what they
he wasn't.
believe, we expect the
Ahmed said,
same treatment in return. And if they can't give it, we'll speak with them in a language that they understand. This is the
yes,
And
only way to
listen,
Muhammad,
deal with
he
these
said,
people.
I can,
if you wanna say that I'm
Ya
being
Allah.
These
mean to
people don't
you or
like
I'm hurting
understand
your
basic
feelings,
courtesy.
then I'm
They
just
don't
following the
deserve it
teachings of your prophet. I'm just being like your prophet. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
because they've
So you're
gone to
being a
shitty
Muslim?
school, they've had shitty
Yeah, I'm
teachers,
being
they
a
have
Muslim.
pedophile
Yeah,
leaders,
exactly.
and they
Bro,
have
say
the audacity
Ashhadu.
to point
Say
fingers at
Ashhadu.
us.
Hmm. See, this is what I mean.
Stuff.
This is what I mean, right?
Elijah,
So
bro,
if you want
honestly,
to
you gotta
engage in an
make some new
actual
arguments.
debate, we can. Why is your God a little boy with curly hair? Can you answer that one?
Why is your God a stick figure?
No, it's a serious argument. I'm not even joking about this. Your God is a little boy with
I mean, I'm
curly
gonna say
hair.
the same thing. Why is your God a crying baby man who died in a cross?
According to Ibn Taymiyyah, he's a little boy with curly hair.
No, let's
That's
not
not
And
disrespect
according
Jesus,
to
bro.
Ibn
Let's not.
Abbas as
Let's not do
well,
that.
they're
No,
saying
he
he's a little
Da'if.
boy
didn't.
with
He didn't
curly
say
hair.
that. They didn't say that. He
Yeah,
didn't
bring
say
the
that.
Sahih narration, please. Bring the Sahih
Yeah,
hadith.
He didn't say
I
that.
gave you the Sahih hadith. There you go.
First of all, he
It's in the
Give
side
mentioned
the
the
chat.
Sahih
narration.
hadith. No, give it.
That it's in the side chat. Read the book.
This is not even.
Read it. Read it.
I'm gonna go somewhere
Read
where
the
people
This
are
is
highlighted
from
part in
actually
yellow.
engaging
Suyuti,
in
bro.
like
This is
some
from
sort of
Suyuti.
conversation.
Bro,
Yeah,
this is
dude.
the problem of the Christians, you know? Like they just like they are good at spreading shubuhat, but they are not be able to discuss it. Just like a step by step. Back to the original
So can you
statement that he
respond to the
said.
argument
Wait,
then? Are you scared to
no,
respond to the argument?
I am not
We were
afraid.
trying
I'm
to.
not scared. You because you're asshole, you'll not be able to discuss the matter. Just chill
Are you gonna
and shut up.
respond? Are you gonna respond to the
No.
argument that I posted in the side chat or not? Simple.
When you stop freaking out and be respectful,
I'm
I can answer
perfectly
it.
calm. I'm perfectly calm. I haven't
Okay.
freaked out
Because you
Okay,
keep
then
once.
shut up.
yapping over
So
us.
Okay, then you shut up.
respond to the
Then
argument
shut up.
then. I don't want to
Okay,
hear
then shut up.
this meta side chat thing, bro. Just respond to the argument. You
Okay, then
said you
shut
wanted
up.
to engage.
Then shut
I'm
up.
giving you a chance to engage. Engage with the
You
argument.
keep talking over
Fuck
him. You
you.
keep talking over him.
So one of you engage. One of you engage then.
تفضل إبراهيم.
No, you go, Sabri.
اتفضل يا إبراهيم.
Yeah, okay. Back to your شبهة about شو اسمه زواج صغيرة, right? Uh, yeah. So we differentiate between the contract in itself in the marriage, and that's what you find it in the books of jurisprudence to be called zawaj, right? Even though it's mentioned in the Mughni and it's mentioned in multiple books, right, of jurisprudence, is like تزويج الصغيرة.
which like they mean a contract to الصغيرة, to the girl, right? Is it allowed or not allowed? But we differentiate between this, which is the contact, and between the actual marriage. That means a husband can take his wife from the house, her house.
From the
يعني.
parents' house, yeah.
Yes. You know, like it's mentioned in the book of Hanabila, Imam Ahmad rahmatullahi alayh, the woman when she get to the age of a puberty, right, and she didn't want the husband, it's a right for her to reject this contact from the mihad, the one that you mentioned about Ibn Hajar and about Ibn Kathir. But you didn't know that. You just like applying
By the
marriage
way,
that
no,
is
hold on,
from a
hold on.
mihad.
By the
Wait,
way,
wait, 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 wait,
this
wait. Let me finish.
Abdu sent me this, right? You're aware Abdu sent me this source. He's the
Abdu's
one
a
I was
retard.
making this argument
Who's Abdu?
about it,
Who's
and
Abdu?
Abdu sent
Is
it
one
to
of
me.
the stupid guys from the Muslim lounge.
Yeah.
I don't know who's
Yeah, I
this
mean,
guy.
he's a Muslim. I mean, he claims to be Muslim. He debated me on this. He sent me this in the
So, but
middle
we
of the
spoke
debate.
to
So I don't
Abdu
know.
about
I don't know why you're
Yeah,
a
what
mad
he
at
said
weird.
me.
to you? What he said to you?
I don't know. I don't know why you're mad at me. He's the one that sent me the sources, dude.
Yeah, yeah, what he said to you. What he said to you. This is the
he
thing.
sent
It's not
me.
about
He
he's
sent
sending or
me.
not sending.
He sent me Ibn Battal's Ibn Battal found in Sharh Sharh Sahih al-Bukhari.
His
That's what he
name is
sent me.
Ibn Battal. His name is Ibn Battal, not Ibn Battal. First
I
of
don't
all.
care, dude. I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Okay, why he's sending you this?
Don't correct
Why he
my
Your
pronunciation.
shitty
It
shitty
doesn't make a difference
pronunciation.
to
You
me.
speak like a
wait,
dog.
wait,
You
wait,
know,
wait,
you're
wait, wait,
barking.
wait. Back.
I don't
Okay,
care. I
continue.
don't care. Arabic is a shitty language. I don't give a shit. I
I
could
don't
Closest to
care
think
what you
it's
less.
got.
I don't think it's gonna be a shittier than English. But back to your point, what
That's
this
why
guy
you're speaking English right now and not Arabic, right?
Because you can't speak Arabic because you're a retard.
because I have to.
I don't care if you claim I can speak Arabic or not. You're just
Whatever.
coping by the fact that I
You
do
don't need
speak
to. You
Arabic,
don't need
right?
to. You don't need
And I don't
to.
care
You don't
about the
need to.
language,
You don't
nor
need
do I
to.
care to improve
Back
it.
to the point. Back to the point. Back to the
Back to
point.
the point. I
What
mean,
does
look, are we going to
what this
talk
have
about
to say to
how
you?
your God is a little boy with curly hair, or do you want
So
to
we're
talk
running
about?
away. So we're running away.
Okay.
So we're running away.
You're running away. Right? Look. أقسم بالله he's a coward. والله.
Dude, you converted to Islam because you thought that Muslims had better art.
Cry about it, man.
Yeah, he's not actually answering any arguments, bro.
Bro,
What
Address
was their
what?
point?
you feel sad, bro, because you choose Islam over Christianity, bro.
No, I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I think it's a very dishonest position to take
Holy.
when it comes to conversions, right? If someone's converting to Christianity because, for example, Muslims got cooked in an argument, which they always do, by the way. But let's say they did, and someone
You're not answering the question again. You're not answering. You're running away like a cute baby boy.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله
Damn sense.
وبركاته.
Salam wa rahmatullah.
so regarding the point about the scholars saying that marriage with underage children is permissible, I can give you many scholars actually. I gave one
Bro,
specific.
now
I
we're
gave Ibn
asking you
Kathir.
to answer our refutation to your point, but you're not actually answering. You're just running away.
What
Like a good
refutation? You didn't
little goy.
provide
You're a
any
good little goy.
refutation.
You
You
did,
gave
and
me
you
no
didn't.
sources whatsoever. You just said something off of what you were taught,
We
what you
quoted
were told.
scholars to you, my guy. We
I'm a
quoted
good goy.
scholars
You
to you.
want to call me? Hold up. You want to call me a goy? Your religion was literally invented by Jews. I hope you know that. I can give you the sources. Your religion says this.
What this have to do with the
What
topic,
does
man?
that
The
have to
Jews
do, bro? What
literally
does that have to
invented
do?
your
You're running
religion. I
away
don't know why
again.
Oh
you're.
You're
I
god.
don't
running
know why
away
you're
Look,
mad
again.
at
You're
me.
running
I
away
don't know why you're
again.
calling me
You're
a
running away
goy.
again.
But
Running away again, Goy. Running
okay.
away. Come on, stick to the point,
so
bro. Stick to the point.
so
Sometimes.
who do you want? Who do you want? Which one do you want? Are you allowed, by the way, according to Quran 333 verse
You know
49,
Can
you
you
know
the
just
what I
stay
only
want?
on the
way
point, bro?
you can practice the iddah period is if you
How are you trying
consummate
to
the marriage first, right? You can't consummate, you can't even get
You can
married
actually.
properly
There,
without
you can.
consummating the
You can.
marriage. No,
You
because
can.
the iddah period is to rule out whether the woman is pregnant or not. Is it not?
Yeah, the area, the period is established regardless.
Okay, is it to rule out that a woman's pregnant, or is it what is it
No,
for?
no,
What
that's
is it
not
for
why it's
then?
there. Allah doesn't actually give any reason to why it's
So
there, but that's one of the functions of it.
actually, he does. He does. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
According to Ibn
that's one of the
Kathir,
explanations.
here, let me give you Ibn Kathir.
Yeah,
On
okay. Is it in the
Quran,
Quran or is it from Ibn Kathir?
yes,
Are we
yes,
giving tafsir bil
Quran
ra'i or
chapter
tafsir
33, verse 49. I'll give you Ibn Kathir. A gift and
no,
no
give
iddah for
Allah.
women who
Give
are
He said
Allah.
he
divorced
doesn't. He
Give
before
doesn't want to.
Allah.
He doesn't want
consummation
to
of the
hear a
marriage.
scholarly
I don't want
opinion on it.
tafsir. I want to hear Allah saying it's because of the pregnancy.
Oh, so you're putting your scholars under the bus then?
No,
Is
because
that
you
what
said
you're doing?
Allah said it. There's a
Yeah, he
difference
did.
between
I'm giving you the Quran,
tafsir
and then
bil
I'm giving you
mathur and
tafsir.
tafsir bil ra'i. There's a difference. You don't understand the
Yeah,
difference?
I'm giving you. Look, dude, I'm
What is
giving
the
you the
difference? What is the
Quran, and
difference?
then I'm
Listen,
giving
listen.
you,
Hey, barky bark, bark bark. Listen.
dude,
What
I'm
is the
giving
difference
you the
between
Quran.
tafsir? What is the difference between tafsir bil mathur and tafsir bil ra'i? Come on, tell me.
It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't
I'm
matter.
giving you the
It doesn't
Quran.
matter.
What does that have to do
It
with
doesn't
anything?
matter.
What
That
does that
has
have
You're
to
to
do
do
showing
with
an
because you're
anything,
you're
taking a random
showing
interpretation
information
from a
that's
scholar. You don't
outside
even
of
know
the
the
script.
difference what of his epistemology is to come to that
dude?
conclusion. You're just making
Dude.
shit up.
Ooh.
Read the Quran. Read the Quran. If you want me to give you Quran, fine, no problem.
Give the Quran. Yeah, give the Quran, please.
Okay, there you
I'm not
go.
asking you for Ibn Kathir.
Chapter 33, verse 49, right? It says, O believers,
But
if you
ahsan.
marry believing women, then divorce them before you touch them. There is no waiting period for you to count. So give them a
Yes.
suitable compensation and then let them go graciously.
Okay. So why does it
So
talk about
No,
pregnancy
what
here?
do you
no,
think
look,
that
look,
Why,
look, look,
means?
look, look, look.
What do you
What
why
is
think
does it
the
that
talk
means?
about
wait, 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 wait.
pregnancy here?
Dalja. Yo, wait. What is the mean before touching them?
Before consummating the marriage. That's what it means. According to Ibn Kathir and according to all the classical scholars. That's what it means.
والله حمار هذا.
Yeah,
It's
it
hilarious.
means Ibn Abbas.
No,
Hilarious.
Here, I'll give you Ibn
no, it
Abbas,
doesn't.
right?
It doesn't. It
Before you
doesn't. It
have
doesn't.
sexual intercourse with them. That's what he says specifically.
طيب. طيب, that means it's actually proving my point, which is like differentiating between the contract, which is zawaj, and between wata that I mentioned it to you, the previous point.
Right.
It's
So
two different.
so I have a question. What happens if you have sex, right, during the marriage? What would happen then in order to divorce them?
To
Yeah,
You
the
have to
divorce,
waiting
wait,
period ensues.
right?
she has to establish
And
she
what
has to
happens
establish the
if
udda. Why are you deleting? Wait, what is that?
I didn't
Yeah,
delete anything,
let's
dude?
back to the. Why it's not working? The link.
I didn't delete anything, dude. What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no, no.
What did I
He
delete?
his link got deleted because he's low level in politics.
Ah, okay. Yeah. What will happen? What's your question?
What link did I delete? That was my
No, we're not
question.
talking.
Again,
No,
خلاص, it's
you
open.
didn't.
It's open.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know the verse now, but okay. What's your point here?
Yeah, my point is very simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
You, in order to divorce a woman, right, according to 65:4, right, you have to be married with them first, right? And then not only that, but the ida is only if you had sexual intercourse, right? And my proof for that is Quran chapter 33 verse 49, right? It says that you cannot practice the ida until you have had sexual intercourse with them. And again, this is
Yeah,
proven by the
until you
scholars
have a
themselves
sexual
as well.
intercourse. That's why.
Okay, thank you.
But it's still called
So
marriage before the iddah.
Yes,
so
that's the
there we
thing.
go. Then
That's the point.
in that case, you have to have sex with an underage woman before you
No,
can
you
divorce her.
don't.
No, what the hell
Yes,
is that?
yes,
No,
you
What
do.
does
if
that
you
have
haven't
even to
Yes,
do,
you
bro?
do.
consummated, you can still
The hadith
divorce.
is clear. Wait. The ayah, sorry, is clear. And what's to prove that? Another ayah in Surah Al-Talaq, right? He was talking about ahkamul idda, the rules of idda.
Right.
When should the women do the idda and when should not?
hmm
Yeah.
So when
So
can they
here,
tell me?
if they have a sexual intercourse, of course
hmm
she and the divorces happen, right?
Yeah.
Then in that case, the udda is obligatory for her. And if it's
Right.
not, there is no udda actually what happen at all.
Okay.
And actually, that
In
proves it.
case they do not menstruate, what do you do?
What do you mean? Is in case of that
If a woman
menstruate?
doesn't menstruate, she can still have
According to
If
Surah
intercourse.
the woman,
Al-Talaq, right? In
if the
case they
woman
do
is
not
not
menstruate, what's the
menstruate,
step?
if the woman is not menstruate, you will not actually allow to give her to her husband. She stay at her parents' house. Yeah, that's
Wait,
what
why
happened
would
with
she
Aisha.
stay at her
It's
parents'
mentioned in the hadith.
house?
Wait. It's mentioned in the hadith, and it's mentioned not just only Aisha. It's mentioned also another Sahabiya. Do you know? You
Okay,
know
you
this,
finished?
right?
You
You know this
finished?
hadith, right? You know this hadith,
Are you
right?
finished? Are you
Will,
finished?
you know this hadith or not?
Are you
Hadith of
finished?
Aisha. You know the hadith of Aisha or not?
Are you finished?
I'm
Bro,
asking
Elijah,
you.
can you answer?
What
Can you
what
answer?
did what did what did
Answer,
the
answer,
hadith
Boy.
answer the
what
hadith.
did the
Oh
hadith
my
have
god.
anything to
Answer the
do with this?
hadith. Do you know that? Do you know the hadith or not?
What did the hadith have anything to do with this? Right? I'm talking to you about the
Because,
Quran and you're
Are
going
we
to hadith.
slow?
because,
Are we slow? Are we
because,
slow?
be,
Ghost Rider, do you
because,
see this? He's going to
because,
hadith when I'm talking
because
about
you
the
have to
Quran.
understand the context of the ayah, not just like
I
a blind
understand the
reaction.
context of the ayah very well. Surah Al-Talaq, okay, I'll tell you what the context is, right? Surah Al-Talaq is talking about the
What's the talaq?
divorce
What's the talaq
rules.
mean? What's the talaq
It
mean?
means divorce. It means divorce.
Divorce. Okay, so he was talking about the rules of the divorce, right?
Right. That's
Yeah.
what
What does
Surah
have to
Al-Talaq
do?
is talking
What this
about.
have to do? Wait. What does have to do with the marriage rules?
Right. Again, I'm gonna re-explain the argument that I explained to
Oh my
Ghost
god.
Rider.
Your argument
No.
honestly
Stop
is
talking for
irrelevant.
1 second.
It's
Stop
it's
talking for one
irrelevant.
second. Let me
It's
explain.
irrelevant to the rules of
Let
marriage.
me
It's
ex-
irrelevant.
It's
Bro,
irrelevant.
this is
Right.
getting a
It's
bit
completely
annoying,
irrelevant,
honestly.
and scholars are all stupid. They're all lying about
You're
our
the
Quran,
stupid.
right?
Your mind is stupid. That's why you didn't understand it. I
No,
understand
no,
Arabic
no.
better than you, and you just like
I
a
don't.
playing
I
with
don't
the
care.
word.
I don't care, dude.
It's
That means nothing. It doesn't change the
it
substance of the
means
argument,
it
right?
means it means
No, it doesn't change the
you
substance of the
tryna
argument. Just because you
you
understand
tryna
Arabic better
conform
than
it
me
to
doesn't
your
mean doesn't
stupid
change anything,
understanding. That's the
right?
thing. That's the
And
thing.
the only reason Muslims even say that they understand Arabic is to somehow, I mean, justify that for some reason my argument doesn't have any substance. It does.
Not
It
justify.
Your
absolutely
Because
argument
you're
does.
doesn't,
stupid.
bro.
You
You're
do not
Now,
retarded. You're
understand.
gay. You're retarded.
now 1 second, because now I'm losing my patience, right? I was very patient to begin with. Now
You
I'm
were
losing my
insulting us,
patience.
bro.
Wow,
Is that patience? Is
it's
that
clear that you was
patience?
No,
patient.
yeah, that actually was me being patient, right? Because I could have
Bro,
said,
you're a
"Wait,
dog, bro.
that was
Honestly.
me. That was me. That was me being very patient with you dogs." So
Impatient
now I'm not going to
patient.
be patient anymore. The
Okay,
argument is very simple. If you interrupt me,
I don't
if you
accept him.
interrupt me, you don't accept the scholars. Okay, no problem. I mean, look, I just read your scholars
You
I
did
and I
not.
s-
just
I
You
give you
did
what
not
said
the
even
I
say
don't
scholars
that.
are
accept.
saying.
We
I'm
just
giving you what the
read,
Quran is
bro.
saying.
He didn't
We
even
just
say that.
read.
He
You
didn't
are
say
trying
that.
to
He
change.
didn't
You're
say that,
trying to change the
Elijah.
mana of the Quran, not
Elijah,
He
he
me,
said
did
I
bro.
don't
not
accept.
say
Someone
that.
told me dog, and he said you don't accept the scholars. Is it
Yeah,
Hamar or
you don't accept the scholars, dude. I
He
gave you
didn't
this.
say that,
Look. I
dumbass.
have
Elijah,
here.
can you
didn't
repeat the
say that?
argument? Elijah,
I
can you
didn't say
repeat the
that.
argument?
Oh, we got the rhetorician. Okay, it's
Oh my
over.
god, it's like 5v1, bro. Like what is this, bro?
Because
It's not gonna be
you're
a
poopy
5v2,
tier, bro.
bro.
Honestly,
I'm
you're
gonna
poop
help you
tier.
out, bro.
Like you're under my
All
shoes.
right,
You're shit
bro.
under my
Sounds good.
shoes.
Help me out, bro. No,
What do I
joking. I
say
don't
now,
need
bro?
help.
I'm gonna wash you
I
off
don't
with
care
my
about getting help.
with
I can
water, bro.
defend myself very well. So, Ghost Rider, do you want me to send you the Google Slides or no? It's
Ghost
up to you,
Rider.
bro.
Google
Whatever
Slides.
you
That's
want.
already. He wants you to memorize the
One,
Shubha.
you want me to send you LM notebook, bro?
No. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to Ghost Rider. Let him answer for himself, right? If he wants the
Yeah.
slide, if he doesn't want, I'm not going to send it to him. I'm just asking him. Do you want the
Oh,
slides? It's about 50. It's about 50 slides with a bunch of different scholars. It gives you everything that you need to know.
Oh, is
can
that
you give it
from?
to me? Can you give it to me? Can you send it to me?
No.
In the side chat? Sure, I can do that for you. Absolutely. I'll do that for you. No problem.
Yeah.
Send you the slides
Okay.
in the side chat.
Yalla.
This goy, bro. Honestly,
Dude, you keep calling me. You keep oh sorry, wait. Trusty, am I allowed to send this? Or is it
Uh,
okay,
uh,
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you in DMs. Send it to you in
no, I said
DMs,
in the
bro.
side chat, bro. Send it in the
Have
side
fun.
chat.
No. I want to send it to you in DMs.
Yo, Ghost Rider,
Um
send it in the side chat, bro.
Send it to me in DMs. Send it to me in DMs.
no. In that case I'm not sending it at all. But I can give you extracts from it if you want. It's not mine. It's not mine. Okay? It's
Yo,
not
Goy,
mine.
bro. Why,
So
Mr.
it's
Goy? Why
mine,
don't you
but
just send it in the
yeah,
side chat?
I
Shabbos
mean,
Goy, please.
me.
wait, you made it, bro? I thought Hars made it.
Yeah. I mean, it was harsh with Roar, if you know who that is.
No, I don't know who that is.
Like that one like guy who became agnostic.
Oh, oh, I don't. Yeah, I still don't know who you're talking about. Bro, this was a
Let me
while ago. This was like a few years.
yeah.
Can you just make sure that it's okay for me to send it or no?
I don't know, bro, because Harris hasn't been answering anything, like any calls, anything, yeah.
All right,
Maybe you
I'll just,
apostate from
I'll
your
just.
religion.
Bro, he like vanished, bro. Like I don't know what happened with him.
Anyway,
No,
we
the
don't want to
agnostic.
actually send it to the Ghost Rider. Maybe he gets shubuhat from it, you know.
Dude, he's been getting shubuhat from the beginning of this conversation, right? I don't.
Will, bro,
Again,
you're so good, bro.
again,
You're like a W debater, honestly. Like you're like so
Bro,
hyped
just
here.
send me the Shubha.
Yeah,
again,
Adam
again.
needs to.
No, no,
Adam needs.
you guys are
Adam
reprobates.
needs Shubha,
You
bro.
guys are
Adam needs
reprobates. So I
Shubha.
don't have to send anything to you.
Yeah, bro, I'm
Bro, we
waiting
need
on the
Um,
Shubha,
Shubha,
bro.
bro.
I'm in need of
oh,
Shubha,
let
bro.
me
Come
let
on.
me let me ask you a question, Ibrahim. Actually, the Muslims that are here. Let me
I can
ask you
ask you
guys a question.
questions.
Yeah, I'll ask you one simple question, and I want you to answer
Okay, how
honestly,
many
right?
gods do you believe in? Go ahead. Okay, go
No,
ahead.
no, no. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna ask you a question. Don't interrupt me.
Okay,
Is
go,
it
bro.
honest? Is it honest to take a position, right, to convert to a religion simply because someone destroyed that person in that religion? Is
So it's
that
for
an
the sake
honest
of their
position to take?
arguments. If their arguments were better than the other person's arguments, then yeah, that could be a valid position.
It's
Yeah,
a good reason, right?
it could be a good reason. Yeah, if the
So,
arguments were
so,
made prove the religion. Yeah.
so that's not what he said at all. Actually, Ghostwriter said otherwise, right? He said, "Well, the Christians lost, therefore that changes the veracity of the truth of that religion somehow."
Well, if you
If
lose
if
debates
if, for
upon debate like that,
example,
that's
if
like
a
a case
Muslim
study
got
on how to
completely
shit you are.
baked, if a Muslim got completely baked, if a Muslim got
But why do you
completely
want me to
baked
talk
on a
about someone's
religion,
intentions about becoming Muslim? But that's not my place to judge at all. Like, bro, goes right. You don't have to justify it, bro. Bro, this guy is Elijah is a poop talker. You know, he always talks smack. He talks cock, caca, poo poo, shit. You know, all the poop under the sun. He's the king of poop. You know, as they
Bro.
say.
hmm, dude, you're just mad because your religion is false, dude. No
Bro, I used to
offense,
be a
but
stupid Catholic like you, and now I'm free from you, stupid, retarded, mental gymnastics.
hmm,
Alhamdulillah, Allah guides who he was.
Exactly, and he's gonna keep you upon kufr if you keep acting like this, like a monkey.
oh no, not a kafir. Oh no, please don't. How can I fix this, dude?
Elijah,
Oh
I have a question actually.
You start first. I think
no,
you can't actually fix it because I
please,
think your
please.
brain is beyond cooked. I mean, if
Oh
you're
Yeah,
no,
accepting that you have
can I
three
ask you a
gods and
question,
you think that
Elijah?
they're one,
yeah.
Elijah,
Wow,
I'm going
you
to
you
ask you a
really got
question.
me there, bro. You really got me there. The three gods thing, man. God damn it, bro. Two
I
Elijah,
thousand
mean,
I
years
have
some
a
of
of them,
question.
theology, I disagree with that
there's like
one.
people like
I'm not sure if you
1400
can
years,
hear me.
bro, 2000 years of garbage. You mean?
Imagine
Yeah.
that
Elijah, I
2000
have a
years of
question.
You know,
jumping
Basically,
through
you
hoops,
know,
his
man.
his
shit is older
Shut
than
up.
religion,
They just worship
Christianity,
Greek
but still
gods.
his
Christianity is
religion.
here.
Everybody is speaking the same. If his religion is wrong, let's say Islam is wrong. So, what is the alternative you're giving?
No, no, that doesn't mean anything. If Islam is false, it doesn't make any other religion true. It just makes Islam false. Never
Oh,
said anything about
no,
any
no,
other religion.
no, no,
Right.
wait. No, no, you
Look,
don't
look,
understand. So basically, you're Christian,
I
right?
understand your question. I understand your
Yeah.
question. I think it's dishonest to, again, once I'm gonna say this again, right? If you're converting to a religion because quote unquote someone had better
Why are you so
arguments,
proud of your
right,
religion? I don't
than the
understand.
other
Okay, let's just
person.
assume he's already wrong. Like, let's just assume it is wrong. There you go. Islam is wrong. What's the alternative? You are saving
No, no, no.
people, right?
The alternative is not any other religion. That's not what I'm
Oh,
saying,
whoa, is
right?
that what Christianity
Wait,
provides?
you're an
Nothing.
atheist?
No,
Wait, you're
no.
an atheist?
I'm just taking a very naturalistic perspective here, dude. That's all I'm
He's
doing.
not proud with his
Bro,
religion, bro. That's
I'm
crazy.
like you suck
You
dick,
guys
bro. I
came
don't
in
know.
here.
What?
You guys came in here
What
because
the?
obviously
So he's
Ghostwriter
not
probably like
proud with
DM'd
his
you. That's what
religion. He's not
Muslims
able
usually
to
do.
say that you must be Christian.
And he was getting probably baked by me.
Do you
So
have an
that's
argument for
probably what happened.
Christianity?
And then
Do you have an
and
argument
then
for
I baked
Christianity?
you guys as well. And I baked you guys as well. And then he keeps muting me every time, you guys start insulting or something. Look at that.
We haven't
Look, he
insulted
opened
you. I
his
just
mic.
called you
He
a
opened
dog.
his mic. It's pattern recognition now. He's gonna mute me. Look at that. I'm ready for the moment that he mutes me or
He
bans
didn't
me.
mute you, bro. So I don't know what you're
He
talking about.
muted me multiple times actually. I don't know what you're talking about.
Lakia, rahmataka lufikum. Bro, I'm just saying, Elijah, you're a low tier, but you gotta learn some new points, please. Like we don't want to keep doing the same shit, bro.
Right.
Rinse and repeat.
Right.
You're like
You
using
said
the same
we
used
worship
condom for
three.
like
You
10
said you
times.
worship. You said Christians worship three gods. I don't know. I don't know if it gets more low tier than that. So
Bro, by
I mean,
counting by
the
classical identity, you worship three gods, nigga.
oh wow, classical identity.
Yeah,
Man,
because
you
classical
really got me
identity,
there, dude.
how you use classical identity for literally everything in our lives.
Yeah, dude. Now you're just making a categorical error between personhood
Yeah, or you
and
No,
nature,
you're
you're
just
right?
being
That's
special
all
for
you're
you.
retarded
doing.
because
You're
you started
special for
creating
you.
a new
No,
you created a
no,
new
no, no,
counting
no, no,
method
no,
to
no, no,
count your
no,
three gods.
no, no. Again, you were making a categorical error, which is why I don't
It's
debate
like
this with
having a
Muslims
box with
because
three
it's
light
a
bulbs
stupid
in there and
argument.
saying there's only one light
Are
bulb
you
because
gonna
there's only
respond?
one
Are you gonna
box.
respond to the categorical error that you're making between the
We already
personhood and
talked to you about this,
the
bro, and you ran away and you
hypostases
muted us.
and
You
the
muted
nature of
us.
God, the essence of God? I didn't
LPT
mute
and
you.
LPI talked to you. LPT and LPI talked to you, and you ran away like a good little boy because you couldn't answer their
I didn't
questions.
run away from anything. I didn't run away
You
from
started
anything.
rhetoric. You
I don't know
started
what you're
rhetoric
talking about.
maxing and straw manning and spamming red herrings, and then you just muted them and started cursing our religion. You couldn't answer the questions,
Mm.
so I'm not gonna.
So can you answer mine or no? Or is it just gonna be like a one-way thing?
Again, how do you count gods? How do you count
By the
gods?
way,
Please,
you can't curse something that is false, right? First of all.
well, you
So
can. Cursing is the act
second
of
of all,
insulting.
we count one nature, yet we count three hypostases, right? So
Yeah, I'm
again, that
asking you,
would
how do you
simply be
count
different
gods? How do you
categories of
count
God.
gods? How do you
Yeah,
count gods?
again, you're not even understanding the argument.
I'm
Jesse,
asking a simple
can you
question. How do
listen to
you
this guy,
count
bro?
the properties of God?
I
Know that
told
He
you.
is
Oh yeah,
I
one.
I'm
told
listening,
How?
you. It's a categorical error
bro.
that you're already making to begin with.
It
You're
is
not even
not, bro.
engaging with the
Everything is
argument. You're just asking
countable.
me
You're
how
now
many gods
saying
do you
your shit is
count?
not
What?
countable, dude. I
Yeah,
didn't say how many
dude,
gods do
you're
you count. I
making
said,
a
how do you count
categorical
God?
error. We count three hypostases, yet we
I didn't
count
say
one
anything about
nature. We count one
hypostasis, nigga.
essence.
I asked you, how do you count what is God and what is not God? How do you count? What are the
I
defining
told you.
qualities to know what
I
is God and what
told
is
you.
not God?
There are essential properties. There are essential properties to
Okay, so you
God,
count by
right?
essential properties?
No, no. There are essential
Everything that
properties.
possesses.
There are essential properties to God, and the hypostases have their own properties. There you go.
Okay, so do the hypostases, the three instantiations, the hypostases, do they all possess all the properties to be God? Yes or no?
Yes, they do.
Okay, then they're three gods. Thank you. There you go. Easy. You just said you counted God by
Dude,
by essential
You
how
are
did you
making
get
a
properties.
to that
category error.
conclusion?
You're making
Dude,
a category
are you
error. No,
stupid?
no.
Are you retarded?
Well, this guy
Yo,
is so
Adam,
stupid.
what? Adam,
No,
bro,
no, no,
Adam,
no.
is
Ibrahim,
that
Genuine
logically?
question. Are you stupid? Like how did you get to that
because that's
conclusion?
his
I said
argument.
there
Are
are
you stupid?
hypostatic properties
That's
and there
his
are
argument,
also
bro.
essential properties. What?
I think, Ibrahim, I think it's a disrespect to yourself to respond to him, to be honest with you. Okay? I
Yeah,
think you
I'm not
responding
doing
to
it
him
I
any
is
think
further.
I think
disrespect
it's
to oneself.
disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful to straw man
For
what I'm
you, Elijah,
saying
I
and
think
not
it's
even.
disrespectful to use your tongue in this way. At least, like, be silent and go contemplate. Because you're
No,
literally
thank
saying,
you. No, thank you. You want to silence me? No, thank you.
But
I'm good.
Handy, you understood the
Yeah,
point,
you want to
right,
silence
Handy?
me?
of course, I this is the point, bro. It's so obvious. Someone who studied, like,
It's
freaking, not even
logically
philosophy. You
coherent,
don't
right?
even need
It's
philosophy for this.
there's exactly. I don't even know much philosophy. I just know he just said that we identify God by essential properties, and then I asked him,
Exactly.
so, and then he said there's three things that it says that all possess all the essential properties. Then there's three gods,
Right.
dumbass. Like, are you not gonna know how to
No,
count?
no, you idiot. No, that's not how that
Oh no, you
works.
idiot! You gotta count
You're
like a monkey.
identi-
I'm gonna count by
three things. Wait,
categories.
hold up. You said three things? You think we
Bro,
believe
three.
in
I
three
said three in
things?
the actual argument. I
No,
said
you
three
said three things.
instantiations.
You said three
No, in
things.
the
I heard him
argument,
right.
in the actual argument I made, I said three
Chelsea, you heard him
instantiations.
right, right? He said
But that's
Yeah.
three things, right?
yeah, I
Okay,
said it
there
in
you
the
go.
second time, but in the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time I said three
Okay, perfect.
instantiations. So that's the difference, right?
Okay, cool.
I said three
There you go.
instantiations in my actual argument. So I just straw man
How
me.
No,
many,
you
Yeah.
said three
how many
things,
human
bro.
beings?
You don't even understand the Trinity to begin with. Like this is,
Elijah,
Oh, I don't
dude.
understand the Trinity.
Ghostwriter has
Three,
it recorded, my guy. Thank you,
three
Ghostwriter. You
persons, one
recorded the whole
nature,
chat. I hope
four
you post it
monkeys.
and see and show the world how stupid these Muslims are. Really,
like, why are
Yeah,
honestly.
you crying,
you
bro?
can clip,
Like,
clip
Speaking
whatever
of
You
God
clip you
for
want.
you guys
2 hours
follow
why
a
is
already.
this guy
watered
crying?
down you guys follow a watered down religion, a religion
Watered
that
down.
quote
That's what
unquote
you're saying. You
pleases.
don't even cover your
Yeah,
woman anymore.
yeah, dude,
What?
dude. You
You're a bunch
follow
of
a watered
prostitutes.
down religion. You follow a watered down religion,
that's appeals to the Western values, that appeals to the West, right? If these
How?
guys, if
How?
these guys
What?
actually knew, if these guys actually knew what happened in the Middle East and how
How
Muslims
do
actually
we
practice their
appeal
religion
to
in the Middle East,
Western values, bro? We
yeah,
hate the West.
you
What are you
claim that
talking
Aisha was
about?
like mature and that she was like an adult and that she was all
What?
these things.
Ibrahim, I think he's running from your previous argument.
The
I think he's
reality
running and now he's
is,
shifting the
the
goalposts.
He's
reality
This
running.
is
is,
a monkey.
I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
giving an
running.
example. I'm just giving one
You're not giving an
example, right?
example. You're running. You're just like
You,
triggering basically us
no, no,
to
no.
speak
The
about this
Quran, the
topic.
Quran
No,
clearly
go
I
back.
mean,
states
this is
that
not
you
even
should follow these
triggering. This is just like
believers.
he's
It
just
says
saying
to follow
random
these
shit now.
things.
Like, how are we
Yeah,
Western in any way? Our religion
yeah.
is the opposite of what the West, whatever
No,
Western
no, no,
stands
no,
for.
no. You follow. I agree. You follow a westernized, dumbed down revision, or like
No, I just said the
revisionist
opposite.
idea of
We
Islam,
don't
right?
follow anything
Islam
Western. We are
opens.
up.
Islam opens the gates for jihad. It opens the gates for
Alhamdulillah.
Daesh,
Yes.
right?
Allahu Akbar.
No, no, not
Yeah,
Daesh,
there
but
you go.
jihad.
Allah.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about jihad al-nafs. I'm talking about jihad al-qatl,
Well,
right?
that is jihad, dumbass. I don't know what you're talking about. Then that's part of
Yeah.
jihad.
No,
Jihad
no, no.
al-nafs,
You retard. You
jihad
retard.
al-sayf.
You retard. I'm not even talking about jihad al-nafs. You're thinking
I'm
I'm talking
saying
about
all
jihad
the
al-nafs.
jihad is all of jihad, not just jihad al-sayf. It's also jihad
Thank you.
al-nafs, right?
So
Jihad
you
al-talib,
agreed.
studying.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
Okay, so
So
what's the problem, bro? What's the problem? Jesus said, I did not come to bring peace, but I came to bring with a sword, right? He said, right?
nice. Nice. So you
Okay,
don't
Make a
understand that
father
so
verse, but
against his
okay, no
son.
problem.
Elijah, he came to make his father against his son, my friend.
turn the father against the son and the son against his father. Exactly. So
Mm,
what's the problem,
Bro,
bro?
right.
that's bro.
We're here to establish truth, bro. We're not here to be pussies like you know?
No, you
Cry
are
about little
pussies. You
semantic
follow again. I told
You're a
you
pussy because
follow
you
a
cry about
dumbed
little
down,
semantic
watered down,
jurisprudence matters. Like,
revisionist view of your religion. You don't actually follow
you
your
don't,
religion,
bro.
right?
You haven't
The
proven
real
that. You're just
people, the
making
people
up.
who actually follow Islam properly are the ISIS people, right? The people that
Really?
go around. Even the IDF. Actually, I would say they follow a lot of the values that Islam follows. You know,
You mean
By the way,
Judaism?
they're always
Elijah,
killing children. They're always doing a lot of
Elijah,
these things. So,
Well, that's
Elijah,
your
stop,
guy
stop
commenting that
are
in
you
saying.
the
mad?
Bible, my guy. So I don't know
Are
what
you
you're
mad?
talking about.
Are you mad? Is that triggering you? I'm not scared. You think
Elijah, by the
think you
way,
scare me?
saying things doesn't mean they are true. So when you say, for
Oh
example,
no, no,
this is
actually
wrong,
it's
it
not.
doesn't mean
It's
it's wrong.
you're right. I can send you the sources if you want. I'll give you all the sources.
Like,
I have
Okay,
Ibn
okay,
Kathir,
okay, okay,
I have
I
Ibn
feel like how you're
Taymiyyah.
praising ISIS,
All
but
of
this
these
is
wait.
all of
even
these
more
Salafi
than that. But
all of these groups, by the way, are Salafi groups, right?
what do you
So
agree, base? So you say a
um
Salafi is true Islam? Is that what you think?
yeah, I think Salafi Islam is true Islam,
Damn,
yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
Thank you, bro. We appreciate it.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah,
Fuck
absolutely.
Asharis, bro. Thank you, bro. We appreciate the compliment. I think we're done here. Bro
Yeah,
just said
so
Salafi is true Islam, bro. That makes me happy, bro.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. That's why all the major like terrorist groups are Salafis, right?
No,
So
they're not,
here,
bro. What do you mean? Like
I can
Hezbollah is a
actually talk
Shia group.
about I can actually talk about this if you want.
Hezbollah
All
and
of
the
So
them
Houthis are
filthy
Shia.
Arabs.
But by the way, that
here
doesn't
you
even
go.
make sense. The Hezbollah and and the Houthis are Shias. These are like the two
No, I'm
biggest.
not talking about Hezbollah or Iran.
Hezbollah Shaitan, I mean. I
I'm
mean,
talking about ISIS. I'm talking about Qaeda,
but
right?
ISIS
I'm
doesn't
talking about
even
all these
exist
people.
anymore. Yeah, Qaeda, but Qaeda is based, bro. What are we talking about? Like, come on.
What? What?
Yeah, you heard yo Ghostwriter. Did you record that part?
I'm
He
just
said
I'm just
Qaeda is
joking, by
I
the way. I'm
did.
based.
just being sarcastic
I
for comedic
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Of
effect.
course you are. Right. Of course you
Yo,
are.
Adam, can you clip that so that you know that I'm being sarcastic? Adam, can you clip that?
So hold on,
Yeah,
real
yeah.
quick. Um,
Clip that, yeah.
Here, what do I want to give you? I have here many people, right? I have let's see, Ibn Kathir, Ibn Taymiyyah,
What we're gonna talk about now, bro? What
Imam
we're gonna talk about
al-Nawawi,
now? What are we gonna
Imam
talk about now?
al-Nawawi. I have Ahmed ibn al-Naqib, right?
That's not even a
Imam
name.
al-Qurtubi. Who do you want?
Qurtubi? You mean Qurtubi? Can you read?
Qurtuli.
No,
Qurtuli.
al-Quduri. Quduri.
Khudri. Khudri.
Bruh.
Yes.
But you can't read anything. Like, it's even
I
transliterated. You can't
have
even read that.
I have Abdul Rahman ibn Abdullah
Hassan?
al-Ba'ali.
Abdurrahman Hassan, bro?
No.
Why didn't you, bro? Get
He's
Abdurrahman
a
Hassan in there,
Hanbali.
bro.
I have Ibn
Nah,
Qutadama, right?
Ibn Qudama.
Yeah, whatever, bro. I don't care.
Bro, why you
Right.
know reading, bro? It's in English. You can't read words in English, right?
So who do you want? Who do you want?
I don't want any because I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
Who do you want, dude? Just tell me. What do you want to talk? Do you want to talk about how Islam allows like violence or not?
We allow violence, of course, but it depends in what case, right?
The case of, for example, whoever refuses to pay the jizya, be humble, adhere to our laws, or fights
Yeah,
us,
it's in the
commits
Old
adultery with
Testament
a
too, you
Muslim
know?
woman, or lays.
Yes.
Dude, that doesn't change anything about your religion. Just
Bro,
because
it's
you
the same
mention the Old
teachings
Isn't
as your
Testament
Elijah
and
a
God
take
teach
things
Catholic?
you.
out of context and you
What's the
twist
problem,
them,
bro? What's the
it
problem?
doesn't
What's the
change.
problem?
It
What
doesn't
is the
change.
problem?
It doesn't change your religion. It doesn't change
Elijah, I'm
anything about
asking
your
you,
religion.
what is the problem, bro? What is the problem? What is the problem
Yeah,
what you just said? I don't see
dude.
any
The
problems in what you
problem,
just said.
the problem is that you're trying to commit a tukul fallacy, which is what you always do,
I
what
didn't. I
Muslims
actually
always
told
do.
you both. I just told you this is what your own religious teaches
Respond,
you, and I don't even have a
respond.
problem with what you said.
You don't have a problem. Okay, there you go. No, hold on.
Where's the
Ghostwriter,
contention?
you
You
heard it
just
for
said,
yourself. He doesn't have a problem with whoever refuses to pay the jizya, be humble, adhere to our laws, or fights us, commits adultery with a Muslim woman, or lays with her under the banner of marriage, commits highway robbery, spies, or houses a spy, mention Allah, His book, His religion, or His messenger in an evil way, transgresses a Muslim by killing them or causes them confusion in their faith, will have their
well, you
but
didn't
not their
read all
families
that, bro.
path
But
from
even
them.
at that, I agree
The
with. So what's
ruler,
the
the
problem?
ruler must treat them like a captive combatant and choose what to do with them. Their wealth becomes fey. However, it is impermissible to kill them if they accept Islam, even having cursed the Prophet. They are required to.
Oh, that sounds very merciful to me. I don't know what you're talking about. But why are you trying to give this guy shubha? It's not really working. You're kind of cooked, bro. You gotta get some good points. Elijah, give me some good points. Not this fairy tale bullshit you're giving me, like this emotional arguments you keep bringing up. Give me like an actual theological contention. Now this second grade shubha. Not even a preschooler would be tempted by this, bro. Just saying. I don't think. I think Elijah stepped right now. I think he has nothing to say anymore. This dog keeps barking.
Bro, he'll be back. Don't worry, bro.
I think his dad is beating him. And I would.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. I just had a call.
Yeah,
Anyways,
sure.
yeah. Dude. I had a call, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to believe me, I don't really care. But
Was your
anyways,
boyfriend calling you?
I was reading the things here, right? Um,
Yo, hello.
Around?
according to Imam Quduri, right? In his
And no
book,
one
Khudri.
cares, nigger.
Mo-
Khudri.
dude, I don't give a shit, bro. Just let
Khudri.
me read the
See,
quote.
try it
Let me
again,
read
bro.
the
Try it
quote.
again.
No,
Try
I
it
don't
again.
care. Mukhtasar
Try it again. No,
al-Qudri,
please.
right?
Try it again.
I'm gonna
Khudri.
mispronounce it on purpose. I
El
don't give a
No,
Kudri.
shit.
no, please. Try it
So
again.
it is not
Khudri.
permitted.
Khu-
It is not permitted to
khu-
build
Come on, bro.
new
Just try one
church
more
or
time, man. You sound
Yeah,
a
synagogue
you're
bit
not
in
allowed to
soft.
Muslim
build
lands,
churches in our lands.
right?
Yes, there you go. You're not. There you
Yeah.
go. Who
Non-Muslims
cares?
living under the Muslim governments are required to preserve distinction from the Muslims in their dress, their mounts, their saddles, and their headgear. They do not mount horses or bear arms. Page 700.
Yeah, this is not from the Sunnah. No.
This is in his book. Ibn Kathir, Allah forbids his
Again,
servants.
Elijah, give me one verse in the Quran and the Sunnah where it says that the non-Muslims cannot ride horses. Please.
Well, I'm giving you scholars, dude. That's what I said.
Bro,
I'm giving you scholars.
I don't even know where you're getting this from, but you're just reading from
I don't
random
care about the Quran,
PDFs.
dude.
I do because
Allah
our
forbids
main
his believing
epistemology is
servants
the
from
Quran and the
having
Sunnah,
Jews
so
and
we take
Christians as
our knowledge
friends
from that.
because they're enemies of Islam and its people. May Allah curse them.
You,
Then states that there are friends of each other, and He gives a warning and a warning threat to those who do this. And if any
yes,
among you befriends them, then surely he is one of them.
yes, we don't
Um,
befriend unbelievers. Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
So
You heard it
what?
for yourself, Ghostwriter.
So what?
They're not allowed to be friends with the Christians or the Jews, right? Ibn
You're not
Taymiyyah
allowed.
says
Actually, that's
something
a difference
similar,
of opinion,
right?
by the way. The verse.
Whosoever does not forbid the people from the deen of the Jews and the Christians after the prophethood of the messenger Muhammad, nor declares them kafir nor hates them, he is not a Muslim by the consensus of all Muslims, their scholars and the general public. Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah.
Okay, are you gonna keep reading quotes? Like, what is the
Yes,
point
I
of
will
this?
keep reading quotes.
Um,
Our people, this is a Jahiz. Our
Bro,
people,
Elijah, I
Muslims,
still don't get
observing
why you're
thus
not
the
responding to
occupations
my
of the Jews
topic
and the
you're arguing
Christians,
against.
concluded that the religion of the Jews and Christians must compare unfavorably as do their professions, and and that their unbelief must be the
Yeah, because you're an
foulest
idol
of all,
worshiper.
since they are
Exactly.
the
You're an idol
filthiest of all
worshiper.
nations. Why the
That's
Christians,
not in the
ugly
Quran,
as
my
they
guy. I
are, they
don't
are
understand.
physically less propulsive than the Jews, may be explained by the fact that the Jews, by not intermarrying, have intensified the offensiveness of their features. Exotic elements have not mingled with them. Neither have males. You're
Where the
laughing.
fuck are
Look at
you
this guy. He's
getting these?
laughing at his own
Where the fuck
scholars.
are
I
you
don't know why
getting
you're
these
laughing.
quotes from, bro? Where are you getting these quotes from?
You want me to send it to you?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Okay. Here. Who do you want?
I just like how I like the reasoning of the scholar, how he says the Jews are ugly
Who do you,
because they keep intermarrying.
who do you want? Who do you want, dude? Who do you want?
Bro, actually, I'm not going to wait. Why did I even say that to you, bro?
Why
Elijah,
are you
you
even
need to
calling me
think,
an akhi,
bro.
bro? I'm not your
I don't know,
brother.
bro. That was was a slip of the tongue. You're not. You're a filthy dog, you know. But good that you remind me of that.
A proud one actually. I'm a proud dog according to religion. I don't
You're
care.
about
Actually,
yes.
funny enough, your Quran calls me
Can
the
I
worst
finish
of
my
creations.
can I finish my
Your Quran
statement?
calls me the worst of creation, by the way. There you go.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
شر البرية.
particularly are. You
Unfortunately,
yourself, you are. Yeah, no doubt about that, bro.
unfortunately for you, right? I'm supposed to love you. Unfortunately,
No,
I
you're not.
somehow
You
have
just
to
said
love
you
you.
hated us. You called us dogs.
No. Just because you're a dog
Christian
doesn't
love
mean
is
I hate
the
you.
Is
funniest.
this
There's
your?
It's the
But
funniest thing.
I mean, your love is, of course, your love is retarded because you believe in ADS. So you think love is identical to wrath
no,
and identical.
I'm not a Catholic.
Oh, you're not a Catholic, bro. But you're still that
No.
retarded, though.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm
Still,
supposed to
it
love you.
sounds like you're affirming
Unfortunately.
ADS because you don't even know the difference between love and hate. Because you said you hate
No,
us, and now
I
you're
did.
saying you're forced to love
No, I
us.
never said I hate you guys. I never say
You
that.
did. You did. You
Bring out
said
the
you
clip.
hated us, and you said that we were dogs and that we're
No,
filthy.
I said you guys are
Is that
dogs. I
love?
never said I
Is
hated
that
you guys.
love? Is that
Never
an
said that.
emotion of love? Is that how your God loves you?
No. Actually, my
Okay, so
God
your God
actually
loves you by
expresses
calling you dog.
the most deepest form of love by
No, your God
communing with the
calls your
persons.
people dogs because you are a dog.
Hmm, right. So that means that my God, according to you, was only following your prophet because your prophet cursed an orphan girl.
Allah
So
Akbar, Allah Akbar, Muhammad Akbar.
My prophet bigger.
Bro, I'm just being real. You're kind of cooked, bro. Not gonna lie.
I'm cooked, right? So, anyways, is it over now?
Yep.
Are we finished? Yeah. So again, I was just trying to
Is
say
it?
that.
It is done.
So I'm just trying to say that. Listen, dude, I'm supposed to somehow love you, right? Which you guys make it
Well, you're
extremely
not do.
hard to
Well, you're
do.
clearly not doing
But
right.
it's very hard. I got to be honest. So you guys are making it hard. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm commanded to love you guys. I have to. I don't have a choice.
And the funny thing is,
Um,
bro, like you were the
but
one who started with him.
you guys, unfortunately, right? You guys have to call me the worst of creations. You guys have to call me all these things that your Quran does. Which fair enough. You're following your Quran. I
Bro, like,
there's
how
nothing
am I
I can really
supposed to
say about
respond?
that.
You're just strawmanning what we believe the whole time. And you're
No,
not
I'm
actually
not.
engaging with conversation.
I gave
It's
scholars.
bar.
I
Everything,
gave
everything
sources.
but the
You haven't
Quran.
given me one single
You
source.
gave
Look at the side
everything.
chat. Is there anything that you posted in the side chat? No, nothing. All you
What
did
is
was
that?
post a video. You posted a video, like a meme video about like this rabbi. You posted a few like meme stuff. I sent actual sources. That's what I did. You
No,
didn't.
you
What did you
didn't, bro. You
send?
just give random scholars.
You
I
just
asked you
spoke
for
to me
Quran.
words, and that's all you did. I actually
I
sent
asked
sources.
you. I asked you for Quran and Sunnah. You didn't give any of that. You just said random yap.
I did. I actually did. Look at the side chat. Go back to the side chat. Or do you want me to take a screenshot? Do you want me to do the work
You
for
mean
you?
like you want me to go
Did you
like 20
post
minutes back until one?
anything in the side chat? You didn't post a single thing. Not one.
You didn't ask me to,
What was
did
that?
you?
I did. You didn't post anything. I did
What
ask
did
you
you ask?
multiple times. Yeah, I
What
asked
did
you
you
to
ask?
post things in the side chat. You didn't.
What?
You didn't post anything. You didn't post
What did you ask?
the contract thing. You just made claims. You were just like, oh yeah, there's a difference between the contract of marriage and the contract of this, right? I'm not sure
Yeah,
what the
and we
distinction was,
told you
but
where we got that from. I mean, at
yeah,
this
you
point, it's
didn't
getting a
post
bit
anything though.
boring.
Did you post it? Did you post it?
Again, we told you where it is. And we told you where to find it.
So
So what you're doing is
did you post it?
a bit
Did you post
semantical, you
it?
know?
Did you post
Semantics.
it? Did you post
Semantical.
it? Did you
Semantics.
post it?
Again, this is not really making an argument. You're just saying random
Okay,
things.
great. So do you concede that I destroyed you in the debate or no?
No, because you didn't do anything. You just made random claims. You didn't back them up with proper evidence.
Okay.
Or
How
our
about we actually
epistemology.
how about I make an actual claim? Your God is a little boy with
Give
curly
like
hair.
a
According to Ibn Taymiyyah.
give like a bunch of tafsir bil ra'i. You didn't give any tafsir bil ma'thur. You just made some random stuff up.
Hmm. So do you want to talk about your scholars talking about how your God is a little boy with curly hair or no?
I don't think we need to waste more time on you, but if someone else wants to do it,
So you're running.
no, because I can't look at sources right now because I'm driving.
Hmm. Okay.
You're basically running, right?
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's what
driving.
he's
I'm not
saying.
running.
No, he's driving.
I want
How can
Ghost to
I
actually
how
post
can I
this.
respond
Post the
by
full clip.
posting sources if I'm driving, bro?
His
Not
sources
really
trust me,
possible.
bro.
Okay, so why are you driving, boy?
Because I have work, you know, I go to work.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of work?